Hey besties, guess who's feeling better? Oh my gosh, it has been a week with the sickness. I feel like me and whatever I have right now, we've been tussling for real. Hold on, quick little adjust of the camera. We've been tussling for real. Hey y'all, what's going on, friends? Okay, so Friday when I started feeling sick, I was like, I'm gonna beat this. And then I went to Neon Carnival and it was dusty and windy and I worked all night and I didn't get sleep and then bam, I got sick. And then Monday, Tuesday, yesterday, I felt so bad for having to end stream, y'all. I really did. That's why I had to run it back one more time today with an Autism Awareness stream because we didn't get to spend as much time as I would have liked to. Now I've still got a little bit of phlegm on my lungs, but so much of it came up and out this morning. Like no joke. I took a Mucinex before bed last night, and my poor husband, because I was like yakking and coughing all night long. Actually 2 times is when it was like bad and I had to get up and get rid of it. And then this morning when I woke up, there was so much behind my nasal cavity and on my lungs. The steam from the hot water in the shower just loosened it all up and so much came out. I feel so much better today. I know my voice still sounds a little bit like I'm sick. Like my hubby was like, you still sound congested. But I'm like, yeah, but I feel so much better. Like yesterday and the day before when I was on stream, I felt like I couldn't even think I don't know. I was out of it. I don't even know how I streamed on Monday and Tuesday because I was so sick and I really tried to pretend like I wasn't. I really tried to pretend like I wasn't, but I was so sick. So thank you guys for giving me the grace yesterday and saying, Keish, you should rest. Like hearing that, I was like, you know what, maybe I should. Yeah, maybe I should. And then after stream yesterday, I took a nap for 3 hours and then went to work. And then when I went to work, I felt so much better. I had a cup of coffee at work and then I felt so good. I think I just needed that time to rest and do nothing, don't think, just allow my body to recover. So thank you guys for giving me grace for that. Hey, Manny. Gonna have to be a lurky turkey? Sounds good. You gotta study. Yes, of course, of course. Definitely get your studies in, friend. Thank you for being here and for lurking. I appreciate that. And all right, we have some early garden crew redemptions and some firsts. So let me reset my stream deck because that thing is always funny when I restart my computer. Yes, thank you for the lurk. Hi, Wayne. How's it going, friend? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, stream deck. Are you working or no? Maybe I have to open up the app. Gotta get a drum roll going for first. I just restarted my computer and updated it as well as OBS because it needed updating. Now nothing's working. Oh, you took a long nap today, so you're trying to wake up. Oh, it was one of those naps where when you wake up, you're like, wait, what time is it? What year is it? One of them ones. Glad you're feeling better compared to the last couple of days. Thank you. I appreciate that. I was really out of it. I shouldn't have streamed. I shouldn't have. All right, let's get a drum roll going for Arkham. Thank you for being first in the garden today. Our VIP, our first subscriber, Arkham, is in the house. Thank you, Arkham. And let's see who was part of the early garden crew. We have Ariana, Philpil, and Wayne. Thank you guys so much for being here early. I appreciate it. I'm gonna write your names down. Oh, everything's taken a long time to load. My MacBook Pro really needed an update. and it's been bugging me for like the past week. So today I thought, okay, what the heck, let's update it. Now everything's kind of slow to load. Maybe I shouldn't have upgraded it. So guys, today we're gonna do an autism awareness stream part 2, part dos. Yesterday we got into it a little bit. I did have to cut the stream short because I didn't feel good. So today I wanted to run it back so we can just shed some more awareness on autism and also ADHD. I was doing some more research yesterday and today, and the similarities between autism and ADHD are pretty like, I didn't know that there were so many similarities. Hi, Fantasy Loop. I fell asleep around 11 and never woke up till 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 4-hour nap. That's a good nap. It's a really good nap. So yeah, I have a video that I want us to watch together, and then we can like pause it, keep watching, pause it, keep watching, and like talk about it as we go through it. It's a really, really great video from someone who actually has autism, and he compares autism to ADHD, the similarities, the differences, because there are differences. And then the things that are similar, it's like similar but opposite, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna pause the music, and then we'll put on this lovely video. This is by a creator by the name of, or a YouTuber by the name of Autism from the Inside. As I said, he has autism himself, so it's a really nice perspective to hear from someone who actually has autism to speak on it. So what I'm gonna do here is pull up a scene so you guys can watch this with me. Will it work, or will I have to start this over again? Window capture. There we go. Perfect. Oh, not my screen, this one. There we go. Let's do it to where we can all see everything. But yeah, this video was super, super enlightening. And then I'm going to scoot over this way. There we go. Move my mic. And we can watch this together. And then we can stop and pause and talk about it. And then I'll be watching chat too to see how you guys, what you guys have to say about what he speaks about.
First device for hacking your metabolism. With just one breath.
After this lovely ad.
Autism versus ADHD. What are the similarities and differences between autism and ADHD?
This was a really good video, you guys.
Choice video. I will be throwing some random information.
Just let me know if the volume is okay too.
That is the way that my morning has gone at the moment. I've basically cancelled everything else I've got today because I have energy for this video, and you are going to see a little bit of how my mind works around trying to explain some concepts and what I need to keep myself on track. You'll notice I'm speaking a bit quickly. It's because if I stop speaking, I'll probably forget what I'm saying. Back on track. What was I saying? So, autism and ADHD. There's a lot of similarities between autism and ADHD. They're one of the most misdiagnosed, as in misdiagnosing one when it should have been the other, and also commonly occurring conditions where someone actually has autism and ADHD at the same time. So clearly there's a lot of overlap, but there are also some very significant differences as well. So I'll be going through some of that today in as structured way as I can, given the state this morning. So these notes are for me. Don't worry too much if you can't read them. I just needed to write it out before I forget, essentially. So my name is Paul. I am from Asperger's from the Inside. You may have seen the channel. I discovered I was on Spectrum about 5 years ago now.
Wait, you said, hi Tubbs here, you said, yo, I'm Lich, an ADHD and autism combo meal. Wait, what's Lich? What's Lich? But so you have ADHD and autism. Okay, so from what I learned, and I think he goes over the stats, is that some 50 to 80% of people who have autism also have ADHD, and then some 20 to 50 people that have ADHD also have autism. Oh, you're literally an ADHD and autism combo meal. Oh, well, I'm so glad that you're diagnosed and that you know what's going on so that you can help yourself and understand yourself. So, but yeah, it is very common to have both.
So I am definitely have Asperger's, definitely do not have ADHD.
Oh, and Asperger's, I never really knew what that was. But Asperger's, from my understanding, if I understand correctly, it is a high-functioning autistic person. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but from my understanding, Asperger's is a high-functioning autistic person. Totally, I get the support I need at work, university, etc. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so happy for you, friend.
You might have seen my video yesterday where I took the ADHD test. So I'll be speaking from my own experience about autism, but I do not have ADHD. In fact, as you'll see later, some of my characteristics are the complete opposite of ADHD. So I've done my best to use the language and analogies that I've heard other people with ADHD actually use. But if you want to get to know more about autism or ADHD or anything else for that matter, my number one piece of advice is go out and meet not just one person, but many people with the condition, and let them tell you what it actually means for them.
I like that.
However, if you're after resources, I've got a video explaining autism, and my personal favourite explanation of ADHD is from Jess from How to ADHD, and it's called the Motivation Bridge. And it was the most helpful video that I've seen so far that helped me understand what ADHD actually is and why stimulant medication actually works. So that was a really good one. Okay, you're probably not even watching anymore. Okay, that's okay, let's keep going.
No, we're here, friend, we're here.
The first thing to note is that the name ADHD, Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, is probably the worst named thing in the entire medical profession.
I like that.
Attention, great, yes, it has something to do with attention. Deficit, yeah, no, not always. Hyperactive, no, not always. Disorder, arguable, right? So the best way to understand ADHD is it's around attention, has very specifically to do with attention and regulation. Whereas understanding autism, it's a difference that can be in many, many, many different areas, attention being one of those areas. So how are they both the same? They are both a neurodevelopmental condition, meaning something to do with how our brains develop,
Okay, so I'm definitely neurospicy then, because I'm not a neurotypical. So they're both like neurodivergent things that are happening in the brain. Okay, makes sense. Back to the video.
Develop differently. However, we both have issues regulating behaviour and emotions, which results in social issues.
Thank you for the follow.
Feeling misunderstood, having our behaviour misunderstood, and getting labels like lazy or people thinking that we don't care or that we're weird.
Okay, quick pause because I go through that a lot. Toasted Latte, thank you for the follow. Okay, so I go through this a lot where because of my ADHD and because of like the paralysis analysis that I get called lazy. And I'm like, I'm not lazy. I'm just, he explains it better. So let's just keep watching.
And being told off for things that we don't actually control. So there's a lot of unhelpful stereotypes about both autism and ADHD. And one of them is that it affects young boys only, right? So
yeah, there is that.
Surprisingly enough, still have autism, still have ADHD, and also a lot of girls and women tend to fly under the radar as well and being underdiagnosed because it's not so well known and it's not as easy to pick up in girls and women. So one thing that puts us all together is that being normal is difficult. Our natural way of being is to do things in a certain way, and to conform that to society and what we're expected to do is often really challenging / impossible, and we'll get to that a little bit more later. Something else that we can all agree on is that you cannot be a little bit autistic any more than you can have a little bit of ADHD. All of the behaviours that I'm going to be talking about in this video they're all human behaviors. We all do them
Right.
from time to time, right? Have you ever lost your keys? Have you ever not felt like socializing? Have you ever been overwhelmed by a situation or stressed out by something? Of course you have. They're all human behaviors. And for most people, that's not...
Except for with me, I don't just lose my keys. I lose them every day. That's my problem. Like this morning when I was getting ready to go to the fitting, because I have that gig coming up on Friday with Lonvin. So I had my fitting this morning and I grabbed my lashes, right? Because I'm a lash girly. I always have my lashes on. I grabbed my lashes and I set them. Now I know where I set them, but at the time I didn't know where I set them, but I had just picked them up and I set them down. And I'm trying to get out the door. And this is my problem with my ADHD. No matter how early I get up and try to prepare to be somewhere on time, there's always something that happens right before I leave where it's like, oh my God, where are my keys? Or where are my lashes? Or where's my ring? Like that's something that often gets me late, is like having to look for my ring. Or, oh, let me grab my water bottle real quick. And it's like, I prepared for 3 hours to get ready, and then the 10 minutes before I leave sets me back 30 minutes because I'm so busy looking for things. And so, of course, there are ways to try and help that, like for me to put my keys in a place where I can remember. But then remembering to do that is a whole nother job in itself. So yeah, that's one of the things that I definitely struggle with, is losing things all the freaking time. It has gotten better. My husband helps me a lot with it, but I still struggle with it. I just remembered something interesting. My math teacher, I don't know why it was my math teacher, but he used to say that everyone was on the spectrum and autistic and ADHD people were on the other end of the spectrum and stereotypically normal people were in the middle. But I'm only recently realizing that he was totally wrong, as quite unquote normal people are not on the same spectrum as a person with ADHD or autism because our brains are wired differently. Yeah, and the way that he explains it too is that like the behavior that autistic and people with ADHD present is something that every human being presents, but ours is to the point where it begins to affect our life. So like everybody loses their keys, right? Everybody fidgets or has stems. But when you're autistic or ADHD, it's to a point where it can hinder social interactions or cause problems on a regular basis. So yeah, well said.
Not a big problem. So how to understand autism and ADHD? It's less of a thing itself, like this is autism or this is ADHD, and it's more a deviation from the average neurotypical person. So if you have a neurotypical person, right, they will find some things easy and some things difficult. So let's take a really simple example, right? I'll use children because it's an easy thing that we can all relate to, right? As a kid, running around, playing with your friends is fun and easy and exciting. Sitting still at a desk doing homework is less stimulating, less interesting, and harder to do and less fun, usually. So if that's the case for every kid, or virtually, then for ADHD, those impulses are exaggerated, right?
Yeah,
There's
exaggerated.
No middle ground. It's either nothing or everything. So running around playing with your friends is really exciting and really fun and really stimulating, and it can be hard to stop doing that because it's so fun.
Literally me as a kid. Naya!
Still looking at a piece of paper.
Hi, Naya. Just wanted to pause real quick to say hi to Naya. Hi, Naya. Yes, I'm feeling so much better. I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I don't know how I streamed on Monday and Tuesday because I was so out of it and so sick. I really tried to pretend like I was okay, but I wasn't. And so thank you guys for giving me grace yesterday and saying, Keish, go rest, because I needed that. After stream, I napped for 3 hours, and then I went to work, and then almost like a snap of the finger, I felt better. I was like, oh, I needed rest. That's what I needed. Now, I still feel a little bit congested, but I'm going to be taking a Mucinex to get all the rest of that gunk off of my lungs. But thank you for checking in, friend. So yeah, I wanted to just run back the Autism Awareness today because we didn't get to spend as much time as I would have liked to yesterday. And I found this really cool video that compares, or that kind of explains autism and ADHD side by side and how they're similar and how they're different. So this was really enlightening to me when I watched this video because I'm very ADHD. And it's interesting to see how people with ADHD and autism have a lot of similarities. So Yeah, this video is awesome. Also, the guy that is speaking right now, he has autism. So to hear it from the perspective of someone with autism is really refreshing too.
Without the mental stimulation is really boring, really hard, to the point where it might physically be impossible to force yourself to do that. Right? So one way of thinking about ADHD is that if you've got
This is how AI optimizes my...
Freaking ad. Sorry, guys.
control, then all of the impulses are exaggerated and the ability to control them is reduced. Now, again, massive oversimplification. I hope I haven't offended anyone. I'm just trying to give it a sense, right? So how does autism differ from the neurotypical population? Well, with autism, all bets are off. Anything is possible. You might have a kid who doesn't like going outside and running around and playing with their friends. Some people don't like moving very much at all, and would much prefer, really firm pressure and to sit there and not actually have to move, because movement is not a very fun thing to do. Other kids will really love just spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning because they never get dizzy. Or maybe this particular kid loves doing their homework. All they want to do is sit down and read and do maths questions and know they don't want to talk to you and know they don't want to play. Anything is possible with autism. So, in summary, you've got neurotypical, you've got ADHD, where all of the normal impulses are souped up out of control, and then you've got autism, where absolutely all bets are off and anything is possible. So
that makes sense. Neurotypical ADHD, autism.
We struggle with are the same, but a lot of the things that we struggle with are quite.
So in a way, then, the way that he just explained that, oh wait, Tubbs said something. Thanks for updating me, of course. I feel like autism really affects the way I interact with people IRL. I may come across as someone easy to have a conversation with whilst being behind a screen, but sit me in a room with a person, even my therapist face to face, I'll be internally crying. I keep hearing that over and over again from people who have autism, that it is really, really hard to connect with other people or to speak with other people in real life. Is it that you feel judged? And I think I asked this yesterday, but I was so out of it. I was just trying to hang on by a thread. But is it that you feel judged or that you feel pressured? Because another thing that I heard is that people with autism, they kind of plan the entire conversation out in their head before it happens. And then if the conversation doesn't happen the way that they planned it out, they almost feel like it failed. And then you kind of get stuck. But I'm sorry you go through that, Tubbs here. I'm really sorry you go through that. And I hope that you run into more people that are understanding of that and give you space to express yourself in those face-to-face conversations.
Different. So again, when we're talking about ADHD, it's predominantly around attention and regulation and impulse control and things like that. One of the biggest differences is that ADHD has a medical, physiological background that we know what is actually happening. It's something to do with low dopamine in your brain or something like that, which means that you can actually, there is medication that helps regulate ADHD and regulate attention. Another thing with ADHD, and this is something I picked up from watching Jess's videos from How to ADHD, is that a lot of the time, the internal dialogue is, I know what...
So Tubbs here is saying, but when I was younger, it was so much easier to make friends because children don't judge you as much as adults do. Okay, so it is definitely the judgment then that is what you're experiencing that puts the most pressure on you. Man, sorry, friend. Well, just know you have a friend in me, okay? You have a friend in me. If we ever meet face to face, I'll give you all the space and patience that you need.
What I want to do, I know what I need to do, I just can't do it. There's a huge thing over there, it's really hard, I really
Wait, is he talking about autism or ADHD? I think
the
ADHD.
internal dialogue is, I know what I want to...
Wait.
There is medication that helps regulate ADHD and regulate attention. Another thing with ADHD, and this is something I picked up from watching Jess's videos from How to ADHD, is that a lot of the time, the internal dialogue is I know what I want to do, I know what I need to do, I just can't do it.
Yep.
There's a huge thing over there, it's really hard, I really want it, but I can't do it because I just can't give myself the motivation. I know it's important, I just can't do it.
And it
Autism is
actually
significantly different to that.
feels like it's so far away. There have been so many things where my husband is like, why haven't you done this yet? Or like, why, like what's so, like he's really trying to understand. And I'm like, you don't understand. You don't understand and I don't know how to explain. Anyways, Keisha, I'm going to hop out for a bit to get a shower. If you're still alive, I'll totally be back. Sounds good, Tubbs here. Enjoy your shower. But yeah, so it's like, I have these goals or these things I need to do, and they just seem so far away and so unattainable. And I almost have to approach it in bits and pieces in order to accomplish it. So yeah.
Very often we're confused and don't know what we're supposed to be doing in a social situation.
So that's autism.
Autism is characterized by anxiety, and a lot of the things
That's what I'm hearing.
are sent.
It seems like there's a lot of anxiety surrounding autism. That's a word that keeps popping up over and over again, is anxiety. So the difference with ADHD and autism is that with ADHD, it's like, I know what I'm supposed to do, I just can't do it. And then autism is like, I'm confused about what I'm supposed to do and I have anxiety about what I'm supposed to do.
Around trying to feel better in an unsafe world, in a hostile world, and we just want to run away and make it feel better. So a lot of autistic people have a huge ability to mask. Even young children have the ability to go to school and do everything they need to do at school, and then they'll come home and they will crash. They will have a meltdown or a shutdown or just have no energy and crash because they've used up all of their energy trying to be normal and then they've got no energy at the end of the day. In contrast, ADHD is more characterized by an inability to do those things that you know you're expected to do. Now, be very careful here. Do not think that one is better than the other. One is, if you can't do something that someone is expecting you to do, right, then you might fail more publicly, but if you have to mask it all the time, then that is a crushing internal experience, and eventually you will no longer be able to take it anymore, and eventually that mask will fall off, and then you'll fail in a much more spectacular way. So, very similar challenges due to being wired differently and having different things that motivate us. So one of the reasons that I'm doing this video today is because I started thinking about it yesterday. So I've started writing out what I'm going to do, and I've started thinking about it, and I'm getting really good ideas and I'm getting on a roll. And so I went to sleep and I woke up early this morning and my brain was still on that same thing. So for me, what autism looks like is when I'm on something, when I'm in the zone for something, it's really difficult to change and do something else. And at the same time, it's really easy to keep doing the same thing that I'm doing, to maintain a long, focused attention on one tiny little task and just keep going and keep going and keep going until it's done. So
that's definitely the opposite of ADHD.
A potential difference.
Hey, Classic Gamer. I'm feeling so much better. Thank you for asking. And hi, Ziomi. Welcome in. Welcome in, you too. I'm feeling so much better. Yesterday after stream, I took a 3-hour nap, and that did it for me. I mean, I've been taking medicine all week, but then like that 3-hour nap yesterday was finally like that tipping point where like now I feel better. I still have phlegm, but I'll be taking medication today throughout the day so that I can get over that. But I feel so much better. Thank you for asking. And so, yeah, we're just doing a little part 2 of the Autism Awareness since I did have to cut stream short yesterday. And this is a video by Autism from the Inside. I forgot the gentleman's name, but he himself has Asperger's, which to my understanding is a high-functioning autism. And right now he's comparing autism to ADHD and how they're similar and how they're different.
Between autism and ADHD.
So thank you guys for being here.
And that is around under and over regulation of our attention. So if a neurotypical brain right, has the ability to regulate their attention somewhere in the middle, right? I have the ability to concentrate, I have the ability to just let it go. ADHD is characterized by under-regulation, difficulty regulating attention, whereas autism for me is characterized by over-regulation. Every bit of my attention is heavily regulated by my brain. You could say that my inhibitions are huge.
Oh, darn. I've got ads. There we go.
It's really hard for me to get in the spirit of things, to go with the flow, to pick up the emotions of the room and actually, go with other people, because it takes me a lot longer to do that. And I've actually got a video on what I call emotional damping, where I still feel the same things, but it just...
Classic Gamer said, I'd like to point out a lot of people don't call it Asperger's anymore. Mainly because the scientist it's named after has done some bad things. Oof. Okay, for sure. What do people call it these days? Hey, Brooklyn, what's going on, friend? Thanks for the hypes. Let's go. Let's go. What up, friend? So yeah, what do people call it then? Because I think Asperger's is high-functioning autism. So would you just say that then, high-functioning autism? What's up? But thank you for pointing that out also. Yes, the floor is definitely open for education here too.
It takes longer for the feelings to kind of take over. So this, for me, means I have an absolutely huge starting inertia, right? To start a task is a huge amount of energy to start a task. To continue with a task is really easy. An analogy might be trying to power a freight train up a really steep hill.
So that's autism.
Getting there is hard, but once you're over the top and going, once you've got the momentum going, the easiest thing to do is to just keep going. Whereas ADHD, what I've noticed from my friends is that a lot of people have a very, very low instigation energy. Oh look, I've got an idea. I'm already doing it. Oh, I've already finished it. I'm already back. I'm already thinking something else. I'm already back. And me, I'm sitting here going, whoa, I can't keep up. I'm doing one thing. And if I'm going to switch to another idea, that is a huge amount of energy for me. I just can't switch between those two tasks. Now, interestingly, ADHD is also characterized, well, not characterized, but something that can happen with ADHD is hyperfocus in a similar way that autism can have hyperfocus. But in the ADHD case, it's less of a hyperfocus and more of a hyper-distraction, hyper-stimulation. I'm being constantly stimulated by this thing and therefore I'm stuck on it, like video games or something. Whereas...
Did he just call me out?
Because my regulation is so controlled, so over-regulated, I can...
How are you feeling? What's the agenda for today? So we're just going to watch this video. We're about halfway through. We have another about 10 minutes of this video, just speaking on autism versus ADHD and just bringing some more awareness and education to autism, since it is Autism Awareness Month. We had an Autism Awareness stream yesterday, but because I was feeling so sick, I had to cut it short. And so I wanted to do a quick little part two. And then after that, we're going to play some Stardew Valley. Today is Stardew Valley Day. So that's kind of what's on the plan for today. Let's just say he was involved with certain German dictator during... we just call it autism spectrum disorder. Got it. Yeah, I don't want to call him that then. I don't want to say that name then. I probably have high off the charts level of both of those and probably new undiscovered ones. No, for me, definitely ADHD. Autism, I'm not sure. I guess I would have to get some testing done. But I definitely resonate with ADHD all the way. I know for certain I'm ADHD. So yeah, let's keep watching.
Focus my attention on something and block out the rest of the world so that I am doing just this one thing and I just do not notice anything else. So you can see that there's a bit of a subtle difference there. Now, here's the absolute clincher that makes it so confusing as to whether it's autism or ADHD or both. So I mentioned that neurotypical
and also
attention.
That makes me think about this one thing that I do that is like super ADHD, which is like, let's say how he was saying, like, people with ADHD, they kind of bounce from one thing to another thing, and, oh, I'm done with this, now I'm going to do this. That's what Pokemon has: autism or ADHD. All of them. All of them. No, but like, for example, today I really, really want to get some cleaning done, right? And I know I need to clean my closet, my room, which I've already kind of started, and I don't know, just kind of the whole house and what that looks like for me. So the difference between me and my husband is neurotypical. He would like clean one thing at a time and finish one thing before he moves on to the next. But me, the way that I clean, first of all, I'll turn on every single light in the house, right? And this gets on my husband's nerves. Like, let's say it's like in the evening and it's getting dark outside, right? So like I'll go in my room, turn on the light because I'm cleaning in here. And I'm like, oh, wait, now I want to start cleaning in the kitchen. So I'll turn on the light in the kitchen. I'll start cleaning a little bit in the kitchen. I'm like, okay, wait, now let me go to my closet and start on my closet. So I'll turn on the light and I'll start cleaning on my closet. And then I'm like, let me get back to my room and start cleaning my room. Cause like, I'm just kind of basing it off of like what I feel motivated to do. And then my husband's like, why are all the lights on in the house? And like, like you're doing a million things at once right now. And I'm like, that's just how my brain works. I can't help it. So yeah, that reminds me of what he just said.
ADHD has trouble regulating your attention, and my version of autism is an overregulation. However, this end of the attention regulation curve can be autism as well. Autism does not care which side of normal you fall. Autism is characterized by too much or too little of a huge variety of things. So that might be I talk too much or I talk too little, or I feel too much or I feel too little, or I'm too sensitive or I'm too undersensitive, or I'm too intelligent or I'm too not intelligent, right? All of those things are autism. So to give you an example, if you're, if a child is 4 years old and not talking, evidence for autism, click, right, language delay. If a child is 18 months old and is going to their parents going, Daddy, why are the other kids not talking to me? And you have to try and explain to an 18-month-year-old that your peers can't talk yet. That's why they're not talking to you. Right? That's a significant social thing that makes it difficult to relate to your peers if you're not on the same level, either too far ahead or too far behind. So, autism can be overregulation. Autism can also be underregulation, the same as ADHD. Now, depending on the degree of this...
Wait, Brooklyn said, Brian is a smart boy. He just likes to distract the class off. And oh, me too. Because sitting still, so like my ADHD, I would say affected me the most in high school. And I always felt so different from all the other students in class. Like I couldn't sit still. I couldn't just focus and do my work. It just seemed nearly impossible for me. I wasn't the kid who did homework. I never did homework because I just couldn't sit and focus. Yeah, if I could rewind the time, I definitely would have gotten on medication in high school. I think that would have leveled things out for me. But when we went to the doctor and I got the paperwork for my ADHD, I failed to turn it in. I'm like, how are you going to give a kid who has ADHD paperwork to get it filled out? Like, that's such a big task, and then fill it out and bring it back to the doctor. Yeah, that never happened. Because the doctor wanted to hear from my teachers. Like, my teachers were supposed to fill out this piece of paper. And guess what? The paper never made it to my teachers. And it never happened. Because you know why? Because I'm ADHD. Where does that fall for me? Because that's what they said a lot. I can relate.
Underregulation, or how and why it occurs, will depend if you meet the diagnostic criteria for ADHD or not. And I'll come back to that in some examples of memory and executive function. So let's take some examples, right? So let's take small talk. So it's possible that someone with autism and or ADHD might have difficulty with small talk. It's boring. Why do I do this? However, for ADHD, it's going to be more like, this conversation is not stimulating enough for me. I'm really trying to pay attention, but it's so boring. I just can't keep listening to you.
That's
Can we
me.
please talk about something interesting?
Yep.
because otherwise I just will not physically be able to keep my attention on this. I need more stimulation.
I gotta tell you guys a story. So like when my husband and I, when we first started dating, like this would be a big point of argument because like he's really good at small talk and like I don't want to do small talk because it doesn't stimulate me. Now I've come around to it as an adult, like as an almost 30-year-old, you kind of have to learn how to small talk, especially in a professional setting, at work, things like that. It can't always get deep with people, you know. But that was definitely hard for me to learn. Because I hate small talk. I'll do it now. Like, I guess there's a little bit of masking going on where I'll just deal with it, but I really thrive off of deep conversation. Hey, Darkness Queen, what's up? Welcome on into the stream. I'm feeling so much better. Thank you for asking, sweet friend. Feeling so much better, like 80% better than I was feeling yesterday.
Whereas for someone on the autism spectrum, it's more likely to be something like, what is the purpose of small talk? I have no idea what small talk is. I have no idea why you're even trying to small talk to me. This whole situation is confusing. Can we please just talk about something else that's interesting? Surely that would be better for everyone concerned. So you can see that there's a bit of a lack of social, a lack of acceptance and understanding.
Brooklyn, does that happen for you with the game chat? Really, it's not deep enough for you? I know, whenever we do get deep here, Brooklyn, you're always like, yes, let's get deep. Sorry, back to the video.
Of the social norms with the autism, whereas with the ADHD, the similar behavior is more driven by the need for stimulation, even if the social norms are understood. So another example, what about someone who talks...
If you're over 50, you don't want...
I'm not over 50, jeez Louise.
Ever met someone who gets really interested in something and just keeps talking at you and does not require any feedback from you, right? So again, for autism, this could be because of a lack of recognition of social cues, right? I'm talking at you and I think you're interested when you're not actually interested. Or maybe I get so focused on what I'm talking about because it's so interesting that I don't notice that you're trying to leave and I'm suddenly following you and it's a little bit creepy. Whereas again, for the on the ADHD side, think about the motivation being attention and the need for stimulation. So if I'm talking about, right, ADHD, talking about something, and it's really interesting and stimulating to talk about it, it's easy to keep talking and, again, in a very similar way, not notice what else is going on.
Something just came to mind.
So executive...
Okay, so I just kind of realized something by listening to him saying that. So, like, I don't... How do I even say this without sounding so crazy? But you know how like I like to share tea time with you guys about like things that happen? I promise you it's not because I like to gossip about people. It's just like that kind of stuff is deep to me, you know? Like talking about like human behavior and like analyzing a situation deeper. And I feel like that's why I do run into a lot of, it all makes sense now. That's why I have a hard time making new friends because of my ADHD. Because also like the way like I pick up on so many like little cues and things that like maybe a neurotypical person wouldn't even like give a second thought about. And it's not that I'm overthinking it to a toxic extent. It's just like, I don't even know how to explain it, you guys. Hey, Data Wizard, welcome in. I struggle so hard at seeing, I'm sorry. Can you type that again, Darkness Queen? Because I don't know what you said. That could be a form of info dumping. I'm a quiet person in real life. I look serious, but in my mind, I'm thinking silly, funny things or jokes. This video is explaining the battles I have between myself daily as someone with ADHD. Oh my gosh, isn't this video so good? And I love that he has autism, so he can truly explain it from like, as someone who has autism. Your stream has always felt therapeutic. Seriously, thank you. For me, it's very easy to open up a space for deep conversation. Like, I love to get deep. And it's not that I love to overanalyze situations or analyze situations. It's just the way that my outlook is. I guess I just see things and am affected by things different than a neurotypical person would be. So, like, for example, it's very obvious to me that, like, the other girls that I work with are very cliquey. And, like, I just can't, like, get in their circle. They're just, like, so cliquey, and I don't know why. And, like, I just pick up on, like, I don't know, little things here and there. Yeah, social cues. I have, like, a hyper awareness of social cues. And it may be a combination of my ADHD and the fact that I moved around so much and have attended, like, before 12th grade, I've been to over 30 schools. So I've had to make new friends over and over and over again and go through that whole, like, oh, the popular kids, the cool kids, the new kid, trying to find my place in a new school, in a social circle, and things like that. Yeah, and so I mostly at work, I just, like, kind of ride solo, because I also notice that my coworkers, they're very cliquey with my managers too, and I'm like, this sucks. And, like, I'm the kind of person, I will speak on your behavior. Like, I'm really trying to bite my tongue with one of my coworkers. It's so obvious that she doesn't like me, and I don't know why, because I've never done anything to her. Like, there's no reason for her to not like me because I've done everything right. I think I've done everything right, and it's so obvious she doesn't like me. And I'm the kind of person, I will be like, hey, so, like, I've observed this and this and this behavior. But a lot of times when I get to that point and I have a conversation with a person about these things, a lot of times they just deny it and make me feel like I'm crazy. But I know I'm not crazy. You're completely oblivious to social cues, really. But that's what they were saying about autism. Sometimes with autism, I don't want to use the word oblivious, it feels kind of harsh, but you can't really pick up on the cue that someone's trying to, like, get out of a conversation, and you keep talking and talking and talking and kind of following them, and then it becomes creepy, is what he said. So, yeah. By the way, I love your earrings. They look nice. Thank you so much. This is where the whack kids chill, right? Right. Girl, glad you picked this video, because in general, we wouldn't even know how to search or start. Yeah, this one, it popped up as I was doing autism research. I saw this video and I never got around to watching it. And then this morning while I was taking a shower, I was listening to it and I was like, whoa, I gotta show the garden this video. Because I know a lot of us suffer from autism and ADHD, and I didn't know how similar they were. So we have about 5 more minutes left. So
function is another thing that can be a challenge for both autism and ADHD. But again, what's happening behind the scenes might look very different. So if you get distracted and forget about what you're supposed to be doing because something else has grabbed your attention, well, that's an attention thing, and that could potentially be ADHD. Whereas if the reason that I forget is because I don't have a reminder and nothing prompts me, then it's not so much that something took my attention away, it's that there was no reminder to make me think. I'm sitting here thinking, is there anything else I need to do? And I come up with nothing because I didn't have the right prompt. So that's why.
So that to me was so eye-opening, and I think is like a huge, that's a great way to, like, see the difference between ADHD and autism. With ADHD, it's like, I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm like, I have to go to, okay, so for example, my work uniform, right? It doesn't fit me correctly. Like, you can kind of, like, see my bra on the side. So I have to get a bigger size and then get it tailored. I was supposed to get that done 2 weeks ago. Like, every day I think about it, I'm like, I have to get this done. I have to get this done. But it seems like such an impossible task for me. That's, like, so hard to achieve. And, like, I'll set reminders on my phone, but even with the reminders, it's like I can't get myself to do it. And then, like, today, or my managers have already asked me twice about it. They're like, hey, Keish, so have you gotten your shirt tailored yet? And I'm like, oh, no, I haven't. And then my other manager asked me, hey, Keish, have you gotten your shirt tailored yet? And I'm like, shoot, she asked me yesterday. I was like, I'll do it tomorrow. So now I'm like, last minute, 2 weeks, like I've had all this time, but now at the last minute, I'm cramming and I'm trying to get it done. Ads coming in about 4 minutes. Sounds good. I'm like cramming, trying to get it done. And yeah, like I'm doing it all last minute, and that's definitely my ADHD, because there's nothing that has held me back from Googling Taylor, seeing who's close to me, and going. It's just, yeah. And then with autism, it's like, unless you set a reminder, you don't even know that that is what you're supposed to do. Autism is like, I'm thinking. What am I supposed to do? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So autism, from what I'm understanding, is that it is very important to have a checklist if you do have autism. Otherwise, you don't know what you're supposed to do. And with ADHD, I'm not quite sure what the solution is.
Why things like visual schedules often work with autistic people.
Visual
It might
schedules
actually
work for
be
me
that it's
too.
the format of the information that's the issue, and it's not actually an impulse or attention problem. Do you have a bad memory? Are you forgetful? Or is it just the way that information is presented to you? For me, for example, I'm a pattern thinker, which means I need to have a piece of information in context with everything else, and then I'll remember it forever. Whereas if you just tell me something, then I'm unlikely to remember it. I also have a really good auditory memory. If you verbally tell me something, it's much easier for me to process and understand that information compared to if I have to read it or get it from some other method. Again, it's not an attention.
See, with me as someone who has ADHD, I don't know if maybe it's just I'm a visual person. Like what he said about having like I have a huge whiteboard calendar on my wall. And when we moved into this place, my husband was like, when are you going to put up your calendar? When are you going to put up your calendar? When are you going to put up your calendar? Because without this calendar, I don't get anything done. I get nothing done at all. Cardi, your glasses, I won't even Pikachu. Yellow Ferrari, like Pikachu. Bottom high. No, but seriously, without this visual calendar, and I use like colorful dry erase markers, and I make my whole like schedule. I make my whole schedule look really, really nice, because without this visual calendar of what my month looks like, I will forget everything. I would have forgot the fitting today. I would have forgotten my event on Friday, or I would have remembered it last minute, and then like I'm not fully prepared. You're more of an auditory and visual learner. Nice. Yeah, auditory for me, I would rather read and see it. That helps me. Like I'm not good at like listening to lectures. Yeah, that kind of was a struggle for me in school too, is to listen to the teacher. Unless I'm taking notes, that always helps me, is to take notes along with a lecture.
Attention thing, I don't forget because I wasn't paying attention. I forget because the information didn't get through to me because of the processing of that information due to how I process information.
That part.
So the last thing I'll talk about briefly is motivation, right? So the gap in motivation might potentially be quite different depending on what's going on underneath. So, for example, with autism, especially this over-regulation form of autism, I'm going to need to know why I'm doing something, because it takes me a lot of energy to do something that I don't want to do, like small talk, for example. Why am I doing this? Is it better for me to just avoid the situation rather than have to spend all this energy? Or alternatively, maybe something is really difficult because of a sensory processing thing or an information processing issue. Why would I read a 100-page document when I can listen to an audiobook? Instead, for ADHD, it's more likely that the person actually knows what they want to do and knows and understands, at least at an intellectual level, that it's important,
Right.
but just can't physically, emotionally motivate themselves to actually do it.
Yep.
And in this case, right, so why would I sit down and do my homework? It's boring. Oh, colourful pencils, right? So you can kind of trick yourself into giving motivation to overcome the emotional side of it if you already have the intellect.
Literally, yes. My husband's like, put up your calendar, put up your calendar, put up your... I'm like, why? Ugh. But then when I start thinking about, ooh, I can use different colors to write in like different things that I have to do, then it becomes motivating for me to do the thing that will ultimately help me organize my life. So yes, he is spot on with that.
Intellectual side, and you know it's easy. Anyway, that's been a discussion on autism and ADHD. I've focused predominantly on the...
Okay, so Darkness Queen just let us know that we are in ads. That was the entire video though, so a little round of applause for the gentleman. His YouTube channel is Autism from the Inside. You guys have to check it out. Wow, he actually has over 250,000 followers. This video alone has 1.3 million views. I thought it was super, super, super informative. I learned a lot. So if you guys want to check out more of his work, it's Autism from the Inside on YouTube. I'm actually going to subscribe to his channel just to see what other kind of content he has. I thought that video was really, really, really great. So thank you guys for joining. Oh, thanks. But yeah, thank you guys for joining this little video, the little TED Talk. Yeah, super, super informative. It helped me understand a lot more about myself too. And I do need to send that video over to my hubby so that he can understand me more. Because sometimes I feel like he thinks that I'm just saying these things. But it's like, no, I really struggle. Like my brain does not work the way that your brain does. It doesn't. Dope immune system? Who, me? For recovering so quick? Man. I mean, yeah. Also, what I've been doing now, you guys, is whenever I get sick, I put it in my calendar. I think I told y'all. But the last time I was sick, according to my calendar, was on September 1st. So the immune system did pretty good, you know? And then, yeah, I fell sick now. So let's see how many months can go by without me getting sick again. Togepi, stop it, you silly you. Okay, I'm going to put the playlist back on, and then we can get into some Stardew Valley today. It's been a few days since we played Stardew Valley, so I'm really excited for that. Friends, we are also still softly pushing for partner this year. We were able to get our average viewership up from 21 viewers to 31.8 in just 1 week, y'all. Now, we did get 2 huge rates from Invader V, which definitely helped, but there are some people that stuck around from those raids that I've been seeing since we got the raids, so I appreciate you guys for being here, and if you can lurk, I would appreciate it so much. I always post my schedule on Sundays, latest Mondays before I stream on Mondays, into the Discord. And yeah, every view is appreciated so we can hit Twitch partner and get more emote slots. I can keep more of my earnings, and there are so many community perks that get unlocked once you do reach partner. So it would just make the whole experience of streaming so much more enjoyable for everyone. So I would really appreciate you guys sticking around. We're gonna... Hey, Ash! Hi, friend! Hello, friend! So I'm gonna turn on some Stardew Valley now, which I'm so excited for. We're still grinding over in the Valley of Stardew. So let's definitely do that. And then just as the stream goes on today, we can continue to talk about autism, ADHD. If you or someone you know has it and you want to share your experience or educate the community, please do. The floor is open. The floor is always open, but especially today and especially this month, as this month is Autism Awareness Month. So let's get the Stardew going then, shall we? And then you guys can tell me about how your week has been so far. How's everyone's week been? And also, I can't believe it's already April 17th. Like, what? Oh, and I have to show you guys. So I had my fittings today. Ash, oh my God. I had my fittings today. Now, you guys can't tell anybody, okay? You're gonna be lurking? Sounds good, Ash. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you so much, friend. I appreciate you, bestie. And let me get a big shout out going for Blonde Butterfly. The one and only. One of my very good friends. Oh, If you guys like Call of Duty, definitely check out Blonde Butterfly. She plays a ton of it and she's really good too. So y'all definitely gotta check her out. But okay, so you guys, remember I told you I booked L'Envin. So exciting. So today I had my fittings and I wanna show you guys so bad. I'm not supposed to though. I'm not supposed to at all. Hello, I just found you on the Explore page and wanted to say hi. I'm AuDHD and thank you for Autism Awareness stream. That's so cool and means a lot. A gang of plants. Thank you so much for reaching out and saying that. Oh, that warms my heart. Your AuDHD, yeah, we just got done watching a really, really informative video by Autism from the Inside is his name on YouTube. And, oh, Naya, for the wings, thank you so much. I'm gonna throw on the gold ones today. I knew you were gonna do the elf ears. I was like, where are the elf ears? I knew it. Also, you're stunning, share the good genes, girl, stop. A gang of plans, stop it right now. This is called bronzer, lashes, and brows. Manny. Nothing. Stop it, I will not. I will not. You. Love you as a fairy. Thank you, bestie Naya. Oh, if I can get them on. If I can get them on. Thank you for the follow, a gang of plants. I also really like plants as I'm tussling with these wings. I also really, really like plants. I'm in the midst of propagating a bunch of my pothos, and they're growing like crazy. Thank you, Naya, for the wing and the elf ear redemption. And yeah, a gang of plants, feel free to lurk or feel free to join in on the conversation or share your experience. We have a safe space here today. Always, but especially today. No, you didn't used to have 350 plus plants in your 1,500 square foot townhome and used to run a really popular plant. IG plants are life. Holy moly. Oh, that's so crazy. Oh, all donations are going to PC parts. Yes, they are. So last month on Twitch, I think I made like, well, I just got paid on the 12th. So Twitch pays out on the 12th every month. And this time my check was like 100 something. So yes, that is getting put aside. That has been put aside for computer parts. So I want to save up a little bit more. And then, yeah, we can start ordering little by little parts for the computer. Yes. Way too many plants, but it felt like an exotic jungle in there. I miss it. Do not miss watering though. Oh, I bet the watering was a whole job in itself, right? Whoa, 350. How long did it take you to get a collection that big? Did it take you a couple of months? Yeah, Ash is here, but she's lurking though, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all one picture from the fitting today, okay? But shh, this is unreleased L'Envin. I was like, I'm gonna take pictures, but I'm not gonna post them. She's like, yeah, don't post them because this is unreleased. I'm like, okay. So there's this golden dress. It's like this glittery, sparkling golden dress. And she was like, oh, this is gonna look amazing on you. So here it is. Oh, I just noticed something about it, but okay. Just really quick. There we are. That was today. And then I'm gonna show you guys a quick little video, okay? Ready? Here we go. The purse, the shoes, stop it. Wait, did you guys catch the shoes? Hold on. Let's just run that back one more time. Oh, the golden shoes and the purse. Oh, and then for my outfit number 2, they put me in this super dope, super like contemporary looking. She was like, yeah, you're the only one that fits this. And I'm like, really? How? I'm so short. But okay, y'all ready for this? Fire. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, it's so blurry on the computer, but oh my God, it was such a moment. And then you know what accessory they're giving me? I'm gonna be carrying a $10,000 purse made of lizards. Which kind of freaked me out. You know, there's always like that part of fashion where it's like, dang it, like furs and leathers and lizards. I'm like, you know, she's like, yeah, this is a $10,000 purse made of lizard skin. I was like, as soon as I didn't even get a picture of it because as soon as I was done, I handed it back to her. I'm like, for one, this is $10,000 and I don't want to break it and be reliable for this. For two, lizardry. Okay, quick little video. Ready? Quick little video of the shoes, the fit. Oh, it's so cool. I love it. Oh my gosh. And then fit number 3 was like this dress, but I'm only going to be doing 2 outfit swaps. So then this was the dress, which was okay. And then there was like this big jacket that went with it, but she was like, nah, you look kind of, the jacket's kind of swallowing you. I'm like, okay, yeah, I agree. So yeah, on Friday is the big day. Friday is the big day for the show. And so I asked them, I was like, so is this a fashion show to like show the new pieces of Lanvin? And she was like, yes. And I'm like, can I just say thank you? Like as a model who's 5'5", I don't get opportunities like this. And like, thank you. And she's like, no, the fitting with you was super easy. Like we're so happy to have you. Big jacket is a vibe though. No, the big jacket was so cute, Shibby. And thank you, a gang of plants. Okay, Queen Slay. Thank you, friend. Autism awareness, we need more of it. Yes, let's keep talking about it, y'all. It's giving Scholar Barbie. The shoes. Stop, I'm in love. Oh, thank you. I can send you my part picker if you'd like. Goddess, stop. Okay, right now. I love you, gang of plants. That's currently what I'm working on right now, looking at parts, but I'm so indecisive. You know this. Yes. If anybody's indecisive, it's definitely Blonde Butterfly. Manny, she definitely needs help. I quit modeling when they told me they'd only cast me as a child. I do not look like a child. Like at all. I'm very clearly a grown woman. What? That's so weird. That's really weird. Yeah, I'm starting to get a lot of auditions for like 35 to 40, 20, or like 27 to 30. Like, I'm like, dang, like I'm barely pushing 30. Y'all putting me in the 30 category? But my agent was like, it's okay. Just take the job. It's a paycheck, you know? I'm like, exactly. So there's that. But thank you guys for the support. I can't wait to like really show you guys pictures after the show on Friday. Once it's out there, so then I can show you guys all the goods. Okay, so what were we up to in Stardew? Oh, I've missed this game. I forgot I put down all this pathing for the farm. I'm gonna get nice and caffeinated so that we can run around, say hello to all the babies, say hello to all the goats. Let's see if I think I incubated an ostrich. So let's see if we have got a hatched ostrich. And then I'm gonna say hello to my piggies and collect all the truffles because there are a lot of them. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that you went through that age of plants. Or sorry, gang of plants. They also told me to eat cotton balls dipped in olive oil so I'd lose weight. No. I will tell you guys this though. You know what happened today at the fitting? So when I got there, and I'm very, very petite. Like I have a 24-inch waist, 32 hips. Like I have the ideal model measurements. I'm just short. I'm 5'5". Like I'm not tall. But as far as like my body form, I'm a very petite person. So when I get there, she pulls the golden dress that I showed you guys. She pulls it out and she's like, yes, this is the one. Try this on. So I put it on, and when she saw me in it, she's like, yes, all the other girls look like shit in it. And I'm like, the fashion industry is so like harsh. Yeah, I'm like, why did you have to put the other girls down to put me up, you know? Like, oh, that kind of hurt me for the other girls. I'm like, what are you trying to say, that they're like big or something? You know? But she was just like one of those like, you know, like, I don't even know how to explain it, but I was just like, oh. And then she put me in another outfit, the one that I showed you guys with the blazer, with the shoes, that looks really contemporary, that second outfit. And she was like, oh, perfect, it fits you, because the other girl said she couldn't breathe in it, so we can't put her in it. And I'm like, okay. It's so weird out there. It is. I don't know, they just be saying anything, and I'm like, dang, you didn't have to say that. What do you mean they look like shit? Like, that's so harsh to say that. Plus, everybody has a different body style, and like, everything's not gonna look right on me, you know, because I have like, there are pear shapes, round, like, I forget all the different body shapes, but yeah, there's different body shapes, you know, so like, not everything's gonna look, is even supposed to look right on everybody, so. Yeah, that was a bit harsh. She's very, very kind to me, but unfortunately at the sake of other people. Oh, we have an ostrich egg. Let's go pop that in the in the mayo maker and see how much mayo we can get. Yeah, everybody's different and everybody is enough. Exactly. Absolutely. And I'm like, well, guess what? The other girls are tall and I'm not. So were you talking smack about my height when I wasn't here, you know? Like, when the other girls look just so gorgeous with their long, elongated legs, and were you talking about me, you know? So it's just like, ooh, harsh, really, really harsh. I guess you do have to have thick skin to be in the modeling industry. But yeah. I'm 5'3", so that's what they said. I'm big busted, and I said, no thanks, we're not objectifying children in my body, not today. That's even weirder, a gang of plants. Even weirder. Like, you have a big bust and they try to cast you for children's stuff. Very weird. Holly weird, right? That's what they call it, Holly weird. For a reason. Okay, so must have said hello to the cat, because she's chilling. So, we will, let's see, Wednesday the 17th, and I think we're in summer. Summer. I'm gonna go check on I should have some, yes, so we have cranberries, we have cabbage. Oh no, those are tomatoes. Okay, cool. We need that. We need tomatoes to make some more cooked items. So for those of you that are new here, I am playing Stardew to perfection. And part of a perfection run is to cook every single recipe that there is, and I just found out about that, so I've gone all this time without cooking anything. So now I'm having to, in year 4, kind of regrow all the crops. Whoa, our ancient wine finished up fast. Yeah, let's collect all of this. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna run and get some more ancient fruit so we can pop more in right away. This is my moneymaker right here. Believe it or not, pageants are worse. I spent 10 years in that industry. It was awful. Oh my gosh, gang of plants. So, for one, we were just talking in the subscriber-only chat on Discord. We were talking about pageants because we have a follower that's, or a gardener that's really big into pageants. I think from the way she spoke, it sounds like she's really into pageants. She's like, hey, you guys, have you checked out the new pageants or something like that? And I'm like, no. And she's like, I was like, you'll have to keep us like informed about all the tea, because I would assume there's a lot of drama that happens in the pageant industry. And she was like, yeah, especially now that they took away the age limit. Because from my understanding, you have to be 25 or 26 or younger to enter into pageants. But I guess they took the age limit away. And I'm like, whoa, because I've been asked a couple of times to do pageants. And I thought it would be cool because I like to compete and I like to, like, I have that competitive nature in me. But, I don't know. Now that I'm hearing you talk about it, and I mean, you're not the first person that I've heard say that the pageant industry is toxic. Yeah, you're not the, oh, what? I can put food in the refrigerator? I didn't even know. Wow, I didn't know that. Pepper poppers, okay. Oh, and then I can use food from the refrigerator to make food. That's awesome. Okay, I had no idea I could do that. I'm gonna go ahead and put my milk, cheese, and all this yummy stuff into the refrigerator then. Believe it or not, pageants are worse. Oh, yeah, they wanted me in a TV show as a 10-year-old. Can you raise the mic volume a tiny bit? Oh, yes, absolutely. I'm so sorry. It was kind of low. Sorry about that, you guys. The music is louder than you. Thank you, Naya. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is that better, you guys? Should be better. Hello, hello? Yes, that should be better. I'll turn the music down just a little bit. For Miss USA, the age limit is 26. Miss America is 24, I think. And then other pageants vary. It's wild what goes on backstage. I've been slapped for telling a girl it was her turn in makeup. Whoa, I'm so sorry. Why? Why did you get slapped? That doesn't even make any sense. What the heck is wrong with people? My mom runs her own pageant. Why is it that like the girls in just like modeling, which is mostly women, the dance world, right? Like dance moms, mostly women or girls, pageants, girls. Why are those industries so cutthroat and so harsh with like young women? I don't understand. Like, is football like that? Is soccer like that, where it's like so tough on boys? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh wait, now I have all these vegetables on me. I'm gonna store these away. Oh, I'm gonna put some potatoes in some patates, some sugar, wheat, and oil. We can keep that in the refrigerator, and then everything else can just be stored in here. Cactus seed. Yeah, I want to grow a cactus seed. I would also say influencer / social media in general. You think that world is like cutthroat too? I can see that. Although you are more of your own boss when it comes to social media, unless you have management. I've been really, really lucky. Okay, so I have a friend, and she was on America's Next Top Model. She didn't make it very far, but hey, she made it to the show, okay? And if you watch America's Next Top Model, you might know who I'm talking about, but there was one episode where Tyra Banks, for one, said she looked like a bird. She's like, yeah, like your nose, you look like a bird. Okay, thanks. And second of all, she's so skinny. Like, I'm skinny. And she's about 2 or 3 inches taller than me and skinnier than me. Like, just so skinny, you guys. Like, you think my arms are thin? No, like, her arms are like less than this, okay? So skinny. Her modeling agency told her she needed to lose weight. She's probably like 5'7" or 8, 5'7", and probably weighs like 102 pounds at most. And her modeling agency told her she needed to lose weight. And good for her, because she ended up dropping that agency and going with another agency. But some of these agencies out in LA are so left field. And I've been pretty lucky that the agencies I've been with, I haven't been told anything like that. And number one, Wayne Bowie. A bird, Tyra, honey, right. Pageants are supposed to be about uplifting women, and it's not that anymore. It's all catty and weird and just bullying. The incident that made me quit was the owner of the pageant putting my Facebook on a projector screen and telling the other girls they'd be kicked out if they posted like I did. All I said was I hated my math teacher. I was mortified and cried and cried. I was 15, and she was 64. I'm so sorry. That's very, traumatic to be put on blast like that as a 14-year-old child, or 15. It's crazy. I constantly see drama between influencers, some fake, some real. Like, it just doesn't look as appealing as some people make it seem sometimes. I don't know if that makes sense. Oh my gosh, absolutely. Absolutely. So when I first moved to LA when I was like 18, right after high school, I packed a suitcase and I moved to LA, me and my best friend. We literally bought a plane ticket, packed a bag each, and moved to LA, landed at LAX with no car, no place to stay. Like, we were that invested into, like, he wanted to become a dancer, I wanted to become a singer. And during that time, this was like 2013, going into 2014, was when like Instagram, like having like 2,000 followers on Instagram was like the equivalent of having like 10K nowadays. And I had an Instagram that had like a couple of thousand followers, and I was like kind of like an influencer. Like every time I posted, I got like hundreds and hundreds of like likes and stuff like that. But I'm telling you guys, that lifestyle, to keep up that kind of image and that lifestyle, I was so broken on the inside, so depressed. It was all fake. Like, it was all fake. And then when I moved back to Texas, I deleted all my social media. I deleted all of my like online presence. And I just kind of like started my life over because I was living in such an inauthentic way. And so, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, Wayne, where it's like, a lot of it is just fake. And then even with working at Neon Carnival this past weekend, you guys, I have to tell you a funny story, but promise not to tell, okay? Okay, do you guys know, I love your name is, thank you. Oh, it's actually Rainbow. The E is silent, because Rainbow. Oh, Rainbow, like Rainbow. That's so cute. I love that. I guess my lungs just have a couple more coughs in them before we are fully healed. But yeah, so I gotta tell you, do you guys know the Ace family? Do you guys know the Ace family? I only want to tell the story if you guys know who they are, because otherwise it doesn't really matter. Yes, yeah, okay. So, I'm at Neon Carnival this year, and I work with a company. Our company is responsible for checking everybody in at Neon Carnival. Neon Carnival, if you're not familiar, is like a rivalry to Coachella. They've been around for about 13 years now, and they put on this huge festival out in the Coachella Valley, like kind of like down the block from Coachella. And so it's like they're trying to be like kind of like the new pop-in like Coachella. So anyways, I'm responsible, like I have the list of all 10,000 people that attend this event. So, by the way, I saw so many famous people. Like I saw Amanza from Selling Sunsets. I saw the black girl from Selling Sunsets. I saw Seven Streeter, the R&B singer. I saw Tyga, Amber Rose, you know, all those Hollywood people. But then Austin McBroom from the Ace family, he comes to my line. And everybody, no matter who you are, I don't care if you're Beyonce, I need to see your ID, right? Okay, maybe if you're Beyonce, Oh, a gang of plants. Thank you so much for the subscription. Hey, baby. Oh, enjoy your 1 month of no ads. Enjoy your emotes. If you'd like to join Discord, if you have a Discord, please join. We have a subscriber-only chat. I try to make it a little more special just because you guys are subscribed. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. So Austin McBroom comes to my line and I'm like, I know exactly who he is because I've watched so many of the Ace family videos. Like, I know who you are. Like, dude, you're so freaking like famous, right? Especially if you've lived in LA like me, like you know who these people are. How old were you again when you moved to the US? I was 12. I was 12, John. And hi, by the way, John, wie geht's dir? So, and I'll be 29 this summer, just FYI. So 16, 17 years in the US now. Yep. So he comes to my line. I'm like, hey, I need to see your ID, right? And he's like shaking. I don't know if he was, hey, Ami, Kishi back already. How are you feeling? Oh, mir geht's so viel besser. Gestern ging's mir richtig scheiße. Und danke, dass du zu mir gesagt hast, ey, Kish, du musst nicht hier sein. I appreciate that so much because once you guys gave me the grace to like go get some rest, I took a 3-hour nap and I felt so much better. So thank you, Ami, for saying that to me yesterday. So I tell Austin McBroom, I'm like, I need to see your ID. So I take his ID and I'm like, yep, this is Austin McBroom. And I'm like trying to play it cool, right? Well, for me, I don't need to play it cool because I used to work a lot of the Hollywood parties. I used to be with like the staffing agency in LA, and we worked all the movie premieres, all the little private Hollywood LA parties. Like I've seen pretty much everyone except for Beyonce at this point. I've seen Rihanna, I've seen A$AP Rocky, I've seen Queen Latifah, Viola Davis, Leonardo DiCaprio, like everybody. I just am not good with names, but I've seen like everybody. So I look at his ID, he's of age, because we had alcohol sponsors at Neon Carnival. So if you're not 21, no matter who you are, you cannot come in, especially if you're somebody you can't come in, because that draws more attention to this potentially becoming a legal matter. So, dir geht's gut, alles gut, John. So, I was like, he wasn't on the list, right? So this is what I'm talking about with like, you're this popular, famous influencer. So either you, one, didn't have money to get a ticket so that you're on the list, or two, didn't have the connections to get on the list. Classic Gamer Quiche, I wanted to tell you, you've made a truly wonderful community, and the fact you have dedicated to having an autism awareness stream truly means a lot and shows you're a wonderful person with a big heart. Thank you, Classic Gamer. That was really sweet of you to say. Thank you. It's nothing though, it's nothing. We all should be bringing more awareness to this. But thank you so much, Classic Gamer, for sharing that. And thank you for being here too. Of course, as I said, we worry about you. Wenn es dir nicht gut geht, musst du dich ausruhen. Wir brauchen eine energized und healthy Quiche, aber ich bin echt froh, dass es dir besser geht. Yeah, and Monday, Tuesday, I really didn't feel good, y'all. I felt really sick. I don't even know how I streamed. I really don't. It felt like, I feel like I don't even remember what all I said when I was on stream because I was so mentally out of it, and the entire time I felt dizzy, but I was trying to pretend like I was okay, but I wasn't. So thank you guys for telling me to log off yesterday. So I look at Austin, right? I look at Austin and I'm like, and he knew he wasn't on the list because he was kind of like, I don't want to exaggerate. He wasn't like shaking, but he looked nervous, okay? He looked nervous, and he was just like looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and I hold the power, right? But I'm like, man, you're Austin McBroom. I'm gonna let you in, you know? I'm gonna let you in. Plus, we were told by my boss that like, hey, if you see someone cool, if you see someone that's like really nice to you, or like a girl that's really pretty and she and her friends just want to get in, or like they have really cute outfits on and they're not on the list, go ahead and let them in. So we did get that power from my boss. So I looked at him and I'm like, I was thinking like, man, I've watched so many of your YouTube shows. I know you're not the best person, but I'm gonna let you in. So then I was like, is it just you? And he's like, no, I have 10 of my friends behind me plus security. And I was like, Austin. He's like, I know, please. And I was like, okay, like you're good. And I'm over here trying not to get in trouble, you know, because it's one thing to let one or two people in, it's another thing to let a whole entourage in. So I put the wristband on him. And I'm like, give me the exact number of how many people are with you so that I know when to stop, like just giving out wristbands, you know? So then everybody that was with him was gorgeous, stunning. The girls that were with him, his brother was with him. They all looked super fly. So I'm like, y'all are good. So I let them in. But yeah, we were talking about influencers and how like everything isn't always as it seems. And I'm like, how are you that famous and that rich, but you couldn't get tickets for you and your crew or get someone to put you on the list, you know? So yeah, everything is not always as it seems, because baby, this year, Quiche let a lot of people into Neon Carnival. Even like the Selling Sunset girls, they weren't on the list and they didn't have a ticket. But, you know, they're black girls, so I'm like, man, I got y'all, you know? Austin McBroom. And I appreciate my boss so much for bringing me on, because I'm the only black person that's a part of that company. And, you know, I feel like just it's kind of natural for like Black people to look out for Black people, white people to look out for white people, Asian people to look out for Asian people, you know, especially when you're underrepresented and you're a minority. Like, I think it is so important for me as a Black person to be a part of like check-in, because a lot of white people, like, they get in because I don't know why, but then it'll be a Black person and they don't get let in. And I'm like, man, y'all come see me over here because I'll let y'all in. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's so important to have that one Black person there that looks out for the other Black people. But anyways, I digress. So yeah, I thought that was funny. But yeah, I saw so many people at Neon Carnival this year. So many people. What was I looking for? Ancient fruit. There we go. By the way, you've met so many celebrities. Oh gosh, so many of them. I met Jay-Z. I was in the elevator with Jay-Z like not too long ago, because he had like a private party that I worked, and I had to accompany him back to LA, him and his bodyguard, and it was just me, Jay-Z, and him in the elevator. And it was very awkward, I will say. I don't know, something about Jay-Z's energy made me feel really awkward. Like a lot of times with celebrities, I don't feel like, I'm just like, you're a person, you know? You just have a lot of attention, but you're still a person. Like, you're no different than me. That's one thing that I realized from working all these events and seeing all these people. I'm like, you're still a person, you know? And if you're rude, I don't really care who you are. If you're rude, then that's not cool, you know? You're so right, we gotta stick together, seriously. Seriously. But yeah, it was so awkward when I was in the elevator with Jay-Z. It was probably one of the most like awkward experiences I've ever had. And I felt like, I just feel like Jay-Z is an awkward person, but he was trying to play cool so much to the point where it felt forced, you know? And so that's what made me feel awkward. But then there was also like the pressure of like, wow, I'm in the elevator with Jay-Z right now, and I don't know what to do. There was like that. It was like a two-part thing of like, you're kind of awkward, and then also, oh my gosh, we got a raid, you guys. Oh, Sova. Thank you so much for the raid, Sova. Welcome in. And sticking to the topic of autism too, I wonder which celebrities, do you guys know of any celebrities that have autism? That like it's known and it's out there? There's gotta be a ton of them that have autism or ADHD, right? Also, welcome Raiders. Let me give a big shout out to Sova, our friend Sova, who's a wonderful, wonderful gardener here in the community. I hope you had an amazing stream. And to anyone who's new here that I haven't met before, I hope you guys had a great stream, and it's very nice to meet you. Big shout out to Sova. If you're not already following her, please do. Yes, welcome Raiders. Welcome, welcome. My name is Keish. My pronouns are she, her. I consider myself a cozy gamer. I don't really like to play games that get my adrenaline up too much. I really enjoy Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. And it's really nice to meet you. I have tea time from time to time. I kind of work in the industry, so I have some interesting stories to tell from time to time. Tim Burton. Oh, he has autism? I don't know any celebrity who's on the spectrum. Yeah, me neither. Hi, I'm exhausted, so I'm giving you my people all. Well, thank you for entrusting me with your community. You guys get comfy, but if you got a raid and run, I totally understand. And Sova, yes, if you need to get some rest, please get some rest, okay, friend? Got a nap, but I'll be lurking. Sounds good. And Ami, thank you for the lurk. Tim Burton, if I remember correct. Yeah, maybe. Doesn't Tim Burton make those, Oh, Sova. 2 months already. Hey, baby. Oh, you guys. And I'm so sorry. We do need to spin the wheel. I owe you guys a spin the wheel. And Forever Boy did donate, let's see, he donated biddies 3 times yesterday. So I do have to do 30 push-ups For every bit donation this month, I am doing 10 push-ups. Yesterday, Forever Boy donated 3 different times, which means 30 push-ups. But before we get to that, let's spin the wheel, y'all. Let us spin the wheel and see what I must do. Ready for this? Spin that wheel. Sunglasses for 5 minutes? Should I spin again? I don't like it when it lands on sunglasses. I'm gonna spin again. I think I'm gonna delete this one. Okay, spin that wheel. Headstand. Wait, I should have just gone with the sunglasses. Okay, so I have to do a headstand. I haven't done one in so long. I have to do a headstand and 30 push-ups. Okay. Well, I guess here we go. 5-minute headstand with sunglasses. No, you're crazy, John. You're crazy. A 5-minute headstand. All that blood rushing to my head, that would be insane. Ooh, okay, and then we're 2 gifted subs or subscribers away from spinning the wheel again. So every 5 subscribers, we're spinning the wheel, and we're at 28 right now, so. All right, well, I guess let me get started with a headstand then. This is gonna be very interesting, shoot. And then we'll just jump straight into push-ups from there. My banana from Neon Carnival. Okay, let's see if I can do this. All right, if I fall, don't clip, okay? Okay, so you kind of like interlace your fingers like this. I learned this in yoga, by the way. You do this. Oh gosh, okay. And then you do this. And then you do this. Okay, yay. Was that straight all the way? Oh man, my hair's too tight for this today. 5-minute headstand with sunglasses. Did I do it? Were my legs straight? I always feel like if I straighten my legs that I'll fall over, but I think I did it. So let's do our 30 push-ups. Okay, here we go. And action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Little break. Also, you guys, it's so funny because last week I think we did 110 push-ups, and I swear when I went to work, everybody was commenting on my arms like, oh, Keish, your arms are really nice. Like a lot of like the customers were commenting on my arms, and I'm like, you have no idea. I've been doing push-ups all week. But of course I can't really explain it because people are gonna be like, what? Twitch? What's that? Video games? Push-ups? So it's one of those if you know, you know kind of things. So 20 more push-ups, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Quick little break. Quick little break. All right, 10 more. Here we go. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. All right. Glad that's out of the way. Always coming back to Keish doing some dang push-ups. That's actually so funny. Like, oh, here she goes again doing push-ups. Oh man, well thank you guys so much. We're getting closer to our goal. Thank you guys, I appreciate y'all so much. Oh, a bit winded, just a little bit winded. Cut down some of this grass. Yep, because I actually need to stack up on my hay a little bit. Get prepared for the winter. Leave a little bit of this here. Oh my gosh, huge raid, you guys. No way. Cozy games. Cozy games. Oh my gosh. Kennedy, thank you so much for the lovely, lovely raid. Let me go full screen real quick. Oh, Kennedy, what the heck? You streamed on a Wednesday? What did you do today? Did you play Animal Crossing, Sims, or Stardew? Oh my gosh, and all the new followers, you guys welcome and thank you so freaking much. She was a fairy. She was a fairy. Oh my gosh, the love is real right now. You guys. Oh. Kennedy, can we get a huge shout out for Kennedy, please? Do we have any mods here? Oh, Cozy Games, I hope you've been so well, friend. I hope you enjoyed your stream today. You are so majestic. What? Stop, Dale Squirrel. Thank you, guys. It's so nice to meet you all. My name's Keish. My pronouns are she, her. I'm a cozy gamer. I like to play Animal Crossing, Stardew. I dabble in Palia from time to time, although right now Animal Crossing and Stardew have got me in a chokehold, so that's mostly what we play here. It's super nice to meet you all. What the heck, so many new besties. Oh, you guys, let me say hello to all the new followers. So we have, oh my gosh, there's so many of you. The love is really real right now. Wait, y'all are gonna make me cry. Oh my gosh, Kintsugi Fox, hi. Full Plate, hi. Johnny Boy, hi. Discomomos, hi. Mohammed. Artegesco, Miss Mollywood, Garden Girl, oh I like that name. Fleetwood Cam, hi. Sis, hi. Or wait, am I saying that right? It's Sis Lord Zoo. It's Noodle, hi. Kazi Kyle, hi. Peachy Otterbear, hi. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you for the follows. You guys missed it. I just did a headstand too. NACLH2O, welcome in. Minimal Moni, hi. Fearless 27, hi. Noxilla Rose, hi. Lauren Rose, hi. Rari, hi. Eric, hi. Wicked Tricky. Bright Cozy Games, Girlfriend Games, Dale Squirrel. And you're new to the garden, Lauren Rose. Thank you for redeeming that new to the garden. Welcome in. Boba Bunny TV, Danny with the Fanny 254, hi. 254? Are you from Texas? Boom Mikey. Ryan Dunn, Spicy Eyes, Nushi, Hollow the Silver, Forever Glow. Thank you guys. Claps for the handstand, girl. Man, that would have been so funny if you guys raided right when I was in the middle of my headstand. So we have a spin the wheel. And I had just spun the wheel and it landed on headstand. So I legit had to get into a headstand. It's a thing. Hey, I'm new to the garden, she, her pronouns. Thank you, Fleetwood Cam, for redeeming that. I'm new, H2O, he, him pronouns. Thank you guys for redeeming those and letting me know what your pronouns are. Dale Squirrel, she, her. Welcome in, y'all. Maracuyarina, welcome in. Oh, you guys, it's so nice to meet you all. Thank you for redeeming the I'm new, she, her pronouns, Wicked Tricky, and King Sugi Fox. Thank you guys. Still got to change the color on that green. I just added that one in, so it's like a random blue color. And it's Noodle, she, her pronouns. Thank you for letting me know. Now let me scroll back up to the chat real quick to see what was said. Cozy raid, yo. Hi, Izzy the chill one. And win the raids. Big W, right? What? Oh, cozy raid. Hi, you guys. Hi, Kafina Ted. Aww. Hi, Caitlin Horror. Hi, my love. Hi, Kennedy. I hope you've been well, friend. Oh, you guys. Oh, she's so pretty. Thank you, Danny, with the fanny. I appreciate that compliment. And thank you again, Dale Squirrel, for your lovely compliment. Oh my god, the L5s, I love it. Ethereal Beauty. What? Stop. You guys stop. Thank you. Thank you so freaking much. You're so pretty. Thank you, Noodle. Keish, you getting all the love. I really am. Y'all are showering me with the love right now. A little twerking cat. We love a little twerking cat. I heard a raid and I'm here. Yeah, we got a really cool raid from Kennedy. Hi, happy to be here. Aw, I'm glad. You're doing amazing, friend. Oh, Megasaur, hi. Your wings are beautiful. Thank you so much. Claps for the handstand, girl. Yes. Yes. Hi, okay, yay, we're caught up with chat. Ooh, hi, Adri Hearts Pixel, welcome in. Sound Alert is gonna do its thing for a little while and keep on doing its thing for a little while here. Oh, and I need to copy and paste the Sound Alerts feature in here. There we go. Hydrate, thank you for the hydrate redeem. Yes, let's get some water going. I am still kind of recovering from a cold, kind of. So definitely gotta remember to stay hydrated. But you guys, I feel super, super honored to have the cozy community in the garden. I feel super, super honored. Thank you again, Kennedy, for bringing your gang of friends over. I appreciate it. The cup is so cute, I cry. Little Snorlax baby. Still lurking, but holy moly, how many people just followed you from the raid? Ooh, yes, we're almost at our 1700 goal. Pretty amazing. You guys are awesome. We're also pushing for partner this year, so I appreciate you guys being here. If you are gonna hang out, if you got a raid and run, I totally understand. Kennedy probably streamed for quite a while, but if you do wanna hang out, I would appreciate it if you guys could just refresh the screen, because for some reason, if you hang out here and you come over from a raid, Twitch doesn't count that toward your average viewership or whatever it's called. So, but if you like leave the stream, and re-enter like on your own, then Twitch is like, oh, you're choosing to be here, and then it counts toward the average viewership. So there's that, but we're gonna continue with some Stardew. Here's my little farm if you guys want a tour. I was actually inspired by Kennedy to put down some of this this pathing. I didn't get a chance to watch her entire YouTube video where she finished her perfection run. But I did catch a little bit of it, and I saw she put down this like really amazing path. So I was like, ooh, I haven't put down any path. Let's put down some path. I'm also playing for perfection. I have one of the obelisks, the beach obelisk. We are growing bananas currently on Ginger Island so that I can get the Ginger Island obelisk. That's like my favorite one. Refreshed, you guys are so sweet. Thank you, Noodle and Caffeinated. Gotcha Queen with the refresh. Thank you so much, love. Yay, it looks so good. Thank you. Good to know, refreshing. Yeah. Y'all refresh. Oh, thank you, Dale Squirrel. I appreciate it, y'all. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, so our average viewership was like 21 people a stream last week. And then we were able to get that up to 31 average viewers in just 1 week. So I appreciate all the lurks, you guys. And we're gonna keep pushing till we hit 75, which to me is such an unrealistic number. I'm like, 75 people, how? But we're gonna try to do it. We're gonna try to do it. So thanks again, you guys, for being here. And Disguised Sheep, thanks for the follow. All right, what was I doing today? I don't even know. So we just made some ancient fruit wine. I just harvested like 246 ancient fruit wine. So I'm gonna sell those. I'm gonna sell the truffles. And under my umbrella, hello, thank you for the follow. let's collect the other truffles, sell those, and then probably should make some more kegs too. Oh, let me check to see if I have some more ancient fruit growing in my greenhouse. Oh, we got a fresh batch of ancient fruit. I love it when I put like, I don't know, 150 ancient fruit into the kegs to make ancient wine, and then my greenhouse is filled with more ancient fruit. I love it, I love it. Oh, also you guys, for those of you that are new here, we are bringing awareness to autism. April is Autism Awareness Month. And so I dedicated yesterday's stream and today's stream to like an autism awareness. So if you or someone you know have autism, this is a safe space. It always is, but especially today, it's a safe space for you to talk about your experience. I myself, I suffer from ADHD, and ADHD and autism align in many ways. Or like, it's like we have the same struggle, but on the opposite side of the spectrum. So earlier in the stream today, we watched this really, really informative video created by someone who actually has autism. So it was really nice to hear him speak about autism from an autistic point of view. And I learned so much. You have both. Very true. So you're ADHD? Thank you so much. Of course. It's my pleasure. Someone actually in the garden community brought it to my attention that April was Autism Awareness Month. And I'm like, you know what? We should dedicate a stream to like educate ourselves and bring more awareness, because I know that there are a lot of gardeners here in the garden that suffer from either ADHD or autism. And I knew that I myself needed to learn more about it, because there's a lot of stigmas and a lot of stereotypes around autism and ADHD as well. Even within my own relationship, sometimes it's hard to explain to my partner what I'm going through, and it's hard for him to like understand what I'm going through. So the video that we watched earlier today, I'm gonna run that by him. I'm gonna make him watch it so that he can understand like the way that I suffer with my ADHD. And it's not that I'm lazy, it's not that I don't want to get things done. It's like my brain literally has a hard time. It just takes me more effort. ADHD here too, so real. Yeah, and the video that we watched was Autism versus ADHD by a creator on YouTube that goes by the name of Autism from the Inside. So you guys should definitely check him out if you have the chance. Sometimes it helps my boyfriend to see things like that from an outsider. Absolutely, because sometimes it can sound like excuses coming from us, but then when they hear a stranger talk about it, even like Little Bobby Mac, I don't know if you guys know the streamer Little Bobby Mac. She's a cozy gamer as well. Just recently became a Twitch partner, super, super awesome person. I had the pleasure of meeting her last year at TwitchCon. But I was watching her stream the other day, and she was like talking about how she just started going back to therapy, and specifically to address her struggles with ADHD. And as I was listening, I was like, girl, you're describing me to a T, and I've never heard someone else with ADHD talk about what they go through. And so to hear her explain things the exact same things that I suffer with, I was like, oh, my husband needs to hear this, so that he can hear like a complete stranger say the exact same things that I'm saying. Like, it's not an excuse. I really struggle with this. Hi T, love, how are you? I just got diagnosed last year, made so many things make sense. Oh, H2O, so are you medicated now? Because one thing that I heard about ADHD that helps, apparently we suffer from lower dopamine levels, which is why we need so much stimulation in order to feel motivated to do things. I also suffer from PMDD though, and I take a serotonin booster, which I guess serotonin and dopamine are two different things. But I take an antidepressant, a low dosage every single day, because I suffer from really, really bad PMDD. And I feel better with the serotonin booster, but I think I still also need a dopamine booster though, because I'm still all over the place with my ADHD. You're medicated now? Has it changed your life? To all the new people in here, just a reminder, ads are coming in about 2 minutes, so use that time to get water, stretch, or get a snack if you need. Thank you so much for the reminder, Darkness Queen. She's one of our mods here in the garden. I'm okay, but I hope you're well. T, so much love to you. Just gonna show a quick love to the mods here. T, Darkness Queen are in the house. They protect the garden from from all weeds. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you for the lurk here, Teacup. I hope you enjoy your lurk. Of course. Oh, thank you for redeeming that Mod Love Caffeinated. I appreciate you. I think I want to go to Ginger Island tomorrow, so I'm gonna put up my ancient fruit. I've just been kind of running around in a circle. Oh, I did want to put the ostrich egg. I finally have an ostrich incubator and egg. I do want to put that in the machine. And we are currently in ads, my friends. Super appreciate it if you can stick around. And I'll pick up the conversation when we're back from ads. Okay, everybody's sleeping. Okay, I want to see if this is true. Apparently, one ostrich egg makes 10 mayonnaise. I don't think I've even tried this yet, but I want to see if that is true. I was already on 2 antidepressants. Yes, the Ritalin has changed my life. Ooh, I gotta talk to you more after ad break about the combination of an antidepressant with a dopamine booster. Yes, I am playing vanilla. No mod. No mod. I wish though. I don't have a PC yet. PC will be coming soon. It looks so good. Thank you, Noodle. Thank you. I don't know, I try to like make it look pretty with like flower pots and stuff like that. Actually reminds me, yeah, so we have 2 flower pots there. I might put some more flower pots up actually because they look so nice. Here we have a few of them. Just make it look so vibrant and pretty. If I set maybe one of them right here, and right here, and right here. Or perhaps, yeah, let's move this. And Evie, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Okay, we have 10 more seconds left on the ad break, and then I think everyone should be back. Okay, so we have flowers there. Maybe I'll put some flowers on this side too. Looks so good. Okay, ad break is over. Hi Keish, hi Shelby. Welcome in. But yeah, no mods on my Stardew Valley, just playing vanilla. We're saving up for a PC this year though, so hopefully soon. One thing I've heard about autism that I have an issue with, and quite frankly bothers me, and I see it as just spreading fear and negativity with, is that the average age of autistic people live to is 36. Oh, wow, really? I haven't heard that one yet. Yeah, that's kind of out there. That's kind of wild to say that the average autistic person lives to 36. There's no way. There's no way. And all of the like documents that I've, like all of the articles I've read, videos I've listened to, none of the doctors, psychologists have mentioned anything about people with autism living a shorter life. I love that you're spreading autism awareness. Oh, thank you, friend. Oh my god, the PMDD ADHD combo is brutal. Oh my gosh. Disco Momos, I'm so happy that I'm not the only one. Yeah, I have PMDD and ADHD. It is, before I was medicated, my life was hell. Can I just tell you that much? I take progesterone for the PMDD, but it's still tough to manage both, plus OCD during luteal. Oh, that's the one. It's always the luteal phase. Without medication, I turn into a demon. Like, for real, I turn into a monster in my luteal phase. Like, it got so bad to where, and I was always a big believer of like healing myself naturally and trying not to take medication, you know? But yeah, it was so bad. My doctor was like, okay, we've tried the diet, we've tried therapy, because I was going to therapy, I have a diet, like a really healthy diet, I go to the gym, I work out. She's like, yeah, those are usually the things that I suggest first before medication, before I give an antidepressant, is like, hey, let's clean up your diet, or let's try to incorporate regular exercise, or, you know, let's try some therapy. But I was going to therapy at the time. I had a workout routine. I had a healthy diet. And she's like, okay. So then we did the survey and she's like, yeah, you have a pretty severe case of PMDD. We're going to have to put you on an antidepressant. And I was like, no. And then I was like, for how long? And she's like, I was like, well, I just have to take it like the week before my period. And she's like, no, you're going to have to take it every day. So I take a really low dosage, just like 5 milligrams of a generic Lexapro, but it has changed my life. And it has saved my marriage. And probably many, many friendships, because that luteal phase had me in a chokehold every month. It was torture. So I'm glad you understand. I was already on 2 antidepressants. Yes, the Ritalin has changed my life. Really? Because when I was doing research on combining an antidepressant with ADHD medicate, because Ritalin is the same as Adderall, right? Because when I did a quick research, it says do not combine Lexapro and Adderall. But you're the second person that has told me, like, no, you can combine it. And hi, Bajan baby, welcome in. Came from Kennedy's stream, but I love your energy following. Oh, thank you so much, HJ Powell. HJ Powell. Thank you for the follow, welcome in. My farm is not that organized. I actually haven't played in a few months. I'll start a new farm when the update gets to Switch. Yeah, we are patiently waiting. All the switcheroos, we are patiently waiting for that update to make its way to Switch. I was told that I can play from my MacBook Pro, because I stream from a MacBook Pro. And I was told that I could, but I don't want to, I only have 16 gigabytes and I don't want to like load my PC with just so much stuff, or my laptop with so much stuff, and then it crashed on me, so I'm taking it easy with my laptop. Okay, gonna check on the mayonnaise real quick before bed. Let's see, did it make 10 mayos? Is it still cooking? Oh, it's still cooking. Okay, I guess it's gonna take a while to form those 10 mayonnaise. So I'm just gonna call it a night for now, and then we'll go to Ginger Island tomorrow. Because what is it that we need to do there? Bananas. I gotta check on my bananas. And Disguised Sheep, I did take I think it was last week, I played offline Stardew Valley, and I just dedicated a whole day in Stardew Valley to reorganizing my farm because I wanted it nice. Hi again, Shelby. I'm supposed to be making an appointment to see if I have ADHD. My brother got diagnosed as a kid, but I learned it can present differently in women, and women can also be diagnosed later in life. But a lot of my ADHD girlfriends keep telling me I am, and a lot of the issues I have align with what they were telling me. I just wanted a more formal diagnosis, for sure. Yeah, and one of the videos that we watched earlier in stream talked about that too, that oftentimes girls and women, they don't get diagnosed with ADHD or autism. Because you know why? They said that women and girls are better at masking, because for women and girls, it's like even more important to fit into like the cliques and the friend groups at school, you know? So with like autism, young girls are really, really good at masking and like hiding the symptoms. And then it just gets overlooked a lot in women and girls when it comes to ADHD. Oh, look at the little UFO. That's so cute. I've never noticed that before. Hi, it's me, T. Yes, definitely keep fighting for your diagnosis. Absolutely. I agree, Danny, with the Fanny. Love the autism awareness spread. My brother has ADHD and a learning disability, so causes like this are close to my heart. Aww. Yeah, Dale Squirrel. It can be tough, especially in school. Hey, Terps. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Yes, big shout out to Shelby Cat, one of our mods here in the garden. A wonderful streamer as well. You guys go check out Shelby Cat. You're definitely not alone. Apparently it's a common comorbidity. Oh, sorry, that word. I also tried everything, but the med saved me and my relationship. Yup. I'm glad you found something that worked for you. Thank you. And I'm glad that it's working out for you too, that you can be medicated for both your ADHD and your PMDD. I'll definitely need to talk to my doctor soon. and see what we can do about the ADHD, because I do still need help with that. Like even today, I had a fitting for this event on Friday and I couldn't get out the door because I didn't know where my keys were, and then I lost my lashes, and then I'm freaking out, and yeah, it was a lot. Getting ready for a dance audition. Pretty nervous, so I'm gonna change and fix my hair and head out. Ooh, Shelby, best of luck to you in your dance audition. That sounds really exciting. I miss dance so much. I used to love competing. I believe they recommend not combining because there's a greater risk of serotonin syndrome, but I've been fine and was on the 2 antidepressants for years prior. Yeah, I know that there's something that can go wrong with that, but I guess under the supervision of a doctor, it should be okay. If you're combining things yourself at home, probably not the best idea, but if it's under a doctor's supervision, it's probably okay. I had the hardest time in school. Me too. It was really hard for me to sit still and listen and, oh, excuse me, y'all. It was really hard for me to sit and listen, and yeah, the video we watched earlier explained it perfectly, where autism, it takes a lot of energy to start doing something, but then once you do it, you're in it. With ADHD, it's like we can start something, but then in order to keep us motivated is really, really, really hard. So I suffered from that a lot in school. And even now, I mean, it's gotten better as an adult, but I still suffer a lot from my ADHD. Hey, Nick Knack, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, under a doc's supervision, absolutely. Yep. Because my hubby, he has, when he was going to school, he had a prescription for Adderall. And sometimes I would take like a small 5 milligram dose of Adderall if I like really, really needed to get things done. And like, I just did not have time for my ADHD to get into the way. And then once I started being on my medication for PMDD, I like looked it up because I wanted to take a small dosage one day, but I was like, wait, let me just make sure that's okay to take. And then Google was like, do not combine it. And I was like, dang, okay. So I haven't had it since I've been medicated, which has been like going on a couple of years now. Oh, let's get some triple shot espresso so we can coast along, say hello to everybody, and be on our way to Ginger. Running kind of low on the pieces of hay. Cows are eating the grass like crazy. Yeah, I do need to buy some more grass. Because let's see, do I have any? Oh, let me check on my ostrich real quick to see if it's hatched. Nope, still brewing in here. Hi, dropping by to say hi. Hi, Nick Knack. Thank you for saying hi. Yeah, welcome in. But yeah, thank you guys for sharing your experience. It's good to know that I'm not alone. And it's good to know for those that have autism that they're not alone either. All right, I feel a cough coming. Hold on, you guys. Mute my microphone real quick. Still recovering from a little bit of a cold I have. You know when you get sick and you have like that phlegm on your lungs and you just feel it tickling right there? Yeah. I'm gonna take another round of Mucinex. Mucinex has been absolute lifesaver in getting rid of all this yuckiness. So yeah, said hello to all the animal babies. Okay, our gems are done. I'm gonna collect these and then probably dip on over to Ginger Island to check on my bananas and see how they're doing. And hi, Pitty, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Finding out having ADHD has been such an eye-opener, and now I understand why I have such a hard time with certain things and why I had such a hard time in school. T, so you have autism and ADHD? I had no idea. Thank you for being vulnerable and sharing that. And yeah, I'm sure that I answered so many questions and just like explained so much. I'm so happy that you have the answers now. And from what I understand, there's medication for ADHD, but there isn't medication for autism. Autism is still something, yeah, that behavioral therapy can help with, but there's no medication. So still lots to learn about autism. Hey, Pinty. Pinty, am I saying that right? Pinty or Pinty? Pinty yours? Oh, there's Pam. Let me give her a piece of cheese. Oh. All right, we've given her the max gifts. So I'm just gonna collect some grass here then. And we make our way. Also, do we have any matcha lovers in chat? Any newbies in here that love matcha? I pretty much drink a matcha every day. Okay, Shane's been gifted, but let me at least say hello before he heads. You like talking to me? I guess I believe you. Maybe you're as weird as I am. Aw, Shane. Oh, we gotta buy blue chickens, y'all. Let's go see if Marnie's there. We got to 8 hearts with Shane, which means we can buy blue chickens. Ooh, let's go do that real quick before we head to Ginger. Yay, the blue chickens. You love matcha caffeinated? Yes, me too. Here, let me pour you a little matcha. We do have some cute commands in chat too, so if you ever want to pour someone a cup of tea, just do !tea. Or if you want to pour someone a coffee, would do !coffee, and it makes them a caramel latte. And we have a couple of Animal Crossing commands, Pokemon commands. Animals. Wait. That's a white chicken. Wait, do I have to go over here to get a blue chicken? How do I get a blue chicken? Oh. Sips, yum. You've never had matcha? What does it taste like? Matcha to me, when you have milk and sugar in it, tastes like, I don't know, like a sweet cereal milk. It's very like smooth and sweet and creamy. Yeah, it just tastes like sweet cereal milk, I guess is the best. Or, yeah, like boba. Like, have you ever had taro boba? It tastes like taro boba, like the purple root. That's a great way to explain it, boba. Yeah, you for sure will have to try it sometime. It's super yummy. And it has pretty comparable caffeine to coffee. So if you like to be caffeinated, the cool thing about matcha is that it caffeinates you, but it also has the L-theanine in it, which provides focus. Oh, we have a cutscene with Alex. Oh, snap. Oh, hi. It's Quiche, right? Alex, really? It's Quiche, right? 4 years later. Why he acting? Why he acting like he don't know who I am? I'm just enjoying this great weather, Quiche. Is he gonna throw me the ball? Hey, go long! I knew it! He's finally throwing me the ball, even though I'm a girl. Oh, I dropped it. Nice try. I'm gonna be the first professional gridball player from Stardew Valley, there's no doubt in my mind. I already led my school's team to the regional playoffs. Now, I'm just training and getting stronger so I can claim my spot on the roster of the Zuzu City Tunnelers. You just wait. Fumble. Should I say I believe in you, or wow, you're really arrogant? No, I'm gonna say I believe in you. Don't go falling in love now, Alex. I belong to Elliot. Thanks, Quiche. I'll remember that. Why is he such a tool? He really is, though. I literally, the only reason why I'm talking to him is because I'm playing for perfection. But if it weren't for that, I I would not be talking to him. Hey, that was fun, huh? Such a tool. Hey, Rofields, thank you for the follow. Glad I caught your stream. Hi, L'Oreal. Welcome in. Still need to learn how to make it perfectly fit, but it's pretty good. Recently started noticing coffee making me feel rough mentally and physically more lately, and switched to matcha for the past few days, and it helped so much. Same. Because with coffee, you get caffeinated really, really quickly, and then you crash. With matcha, the caffeine slowly gets you up there, and then the L-theanine helps keep you focused, and it slowly tapers off, so there isn't a crash like there is with coffee. And you stay caffeinated for longer too. So that makes me really happy to hear. I love matcha for that reason. It definitely makes me feel so much better than coffee does. Although coffee's still great. I love coffee. I love the taste of coffee, but matcha is my jam. Okay, 12 o'clock. Shall we head to Ginger then? After we give Willie maybe a coffee? Oh, he doesn't like coffee. He said, you like stuff like this, huh? Sorry, Willie. I'll keep giving you cheese then. Today, me and the hubby, we're gonna go grocery shopping. And it's kind of been a minute since we've gone grocery shopping. So you know those like trips to the grocery store where like you just have to like get so much stuff, and then you're like, dang it, that means when we get home there's so much to unpack, but then it'll also be great because we'll have so many groceries. But yeah, we're overdue for a trip to the grocery store, so we're probably gonna hit up Sprouts, Costco. We get like some of the big stuff at Costco, and then we get like the organic stuff at Sprouts. I hate shopping alone or in general. Yeah, alone is even worse, right? Luckily I have my hubby there. I'll make it fun, but it's still such a task. I'm like, man, do we have to? And it's like, yeah, we have to. 'Cause we barely got any food in the house. Oh, Leo. Have you met others like you? I don't talk to them much. I feel safer with my own kind. Well, there's Abigail, Leo. Go talk to her. Honestly, going for a grocery shopping as a couple might be my love language. Oh, that's so cute. It's definitely so much better than going alone. I like it, but the part that I don't look forward to is like, normally when we get home, my hubby, he'll unpack everything and bring it all inside the house, and then I'll be in the kitchen and I'll put it all in the refrigerator, in the, like everywhere where it needs to go, and that's the part where I'm like, ugh. I don't look forward to doing that. But yeah, the grocery shopping, it's fun. It's like, let's get this, let's get this, let's get this, let's get this. But then unpacking it in the end is like, dang it. Now we got all this stuff and I gotta put it away. Yes, the sensory overload in supermarkets is real. And then there's that. There is that. Some days are better than others for me, but sometimes that's why we like to go grocery shopping during the week. We almost never go during the weekend because it's too much going on, and it does overload me. I get sensory overstimulation and sound overstimulation, so it helps if I have like headphones or like ear blockers. But for the most part, I can handle it pretty well. But yeah, supermarkets are interesting places, huh? Sometimes I just like stand in the supermarket, I'm like, wow, we have this place that houses all these things that all these different humans who we'd never talk to on a day-to-day basis or would cross paths with. We all have to come here to like get our food supply and our water supply and our nourishment, and we all like meet in this place. It's very interesting. Humans really do rely on each other. I never thought of either of those, to be honest. They both help, though. Like headphones and stuff, absolutely. I have the Loop earplugs, too, Fleetwood. Oh my gosh, because I also work in nightlife. More so last year than this year. I'm a bartender. And the bar that I work at now, it doesn't really get rowdy. On Fridays, we have live music. But other than that, it's pretty fine. But before, I worked at a nightclub, actually, where I met Kennedy. She came in one day. I worked at a nightclub in Koreatown, and always had my loop earplugs in, and all the other girls would just work without earphones, and I'm talking like nightclub, like music is blasting. And I don't know, I couldn't do it. Always had my loop earplugs, and the girls are like, I can't hear anything if I have earplugs in, and I'm like, I can read lips. I can read lips. But I just couldn't. If I ever forgot my loop ear loops, which I don't think I ever did. Oh no, I did a couple of times, and you know what I would do? I would take tissue paper, wet it a little bit, turn it into a little ball, and put them in my ear so that I don't get overloaded. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad they help you too, Fleetwood. They don't hurt my ears either. They're kind of cute. They are kind of cute. Now they have the different colors, and like, it's kind of like part of the fit, you know? It's really cute. I'm still alive, Forever Boy. Hi, Forever Boy. Welcome in. We have some really cool people right now in the garden. Kennedy, aka Cozy Games, she brought her community over, so lots of really, really sweet people here right now. Oh, you were thinking you missed my stream? No, we're still here hanging out, friend. We're here. I got the Switch ones and tried them at Hardcore Show recently, and changed so much for me. I was interested in trying out the Switch ones. So how does it work? Is there like a little thing that like clicks that switches over, or like how does that work? There are times I have to go alone, but can't or should because of my POTS. What's POTS? Matcha is soothing almost. Absolutely. I agree with that. It's very soothing. Hold on. I think I missed a couple of chats. Hi, Keish. Hi, Lamorel. I think spicy brains don't help sometimes. That's what a practitioner professor I know said that. Matcha is soothing almost. I've always loved tea a bit more than coffee, but still love coffee on occasion. Me too. I've always been a big tea girl. Always been a big tea girly. I would really love to try matcha. Can I make it at home? Yeah, so you can buy matcha at the grocery store. No, there's different types of matchas. Matcha is like, there's levels to it. So like the most high quality matcha you can get is ceremonial grade matcha. And then there's like culinary matcha, which to me should only be used in like baking. Like if you want to make matcha cookies or something that's like matcha flavored. But if you want to drink matcha every day at home, I would suggest Leaf Tree has a really good one. I think they're called Leaf Tree. It's about $15 at Sprouts. And then there's also Reshi is the brand, Reshi. They make an everyday matcha. So it's like a mid-grade matcha, so you're gonna have good quality. It's gonna have some good caffeine and L-theanine in there, and antioxidants too. So yeah, I would find like a nice mid-grade matcha, because the ceremonial grade matcha can get pretty expensive. Although if you do the breakdown, it still breaks down to like less than $2 a cup, which is still better than Starbucks or, you know, a coffee shop where a matcha will probably cost you somewhere around $11. Supermarkets can be rough for my brain. Loop earplugs and scheduling when things are less busy at the stores helps though, I think. Yeah, honestly, going for might be my love language. There's times I can't, the sensory overload. That's when I'm forced to clean out my fridge to make room. Exactly, because it's so much more than unpacking groceries. And then my thing too is like, if the refrigerator is dirty, then I'm like, okay, now I gotta clean it first before I put the groceries in, because we have these fresh new groceries and I want my refrigerator to be nice and clean. So it turns into like a whole task. My boyfriend is a one-trip guy and it's not always wise. What do you mean? For grocery shopping, he just wants to get it all done in one trip. It's an equalizer, like a nail salon, but more vital. Ooh, I need to try those loops. So glad they help. Oh my God, you're still alive. She's like, I'm so sad I missed it. Hi, Raiders. Yes, I just got home from school and now I'm doing schoolwork to Minecraft music. Cute little vibe. It's very easy once you get the hang of it, and it saves you money for sure. The matcha? Absolutely. Yeah, you got to get a little bamboo chase in so that you can whisk the matcha, a little matcha bowl, or you can just use a bowl that you already have at home, and then you whisk it. Sometimes I bring my matcha with me on stream and I make it in the beginning of the stream so you guys can see. I might have to do that again. What is POTS? Where did you get that adorable Snorlax cup? This one right here, I got it at GameStop. About 5 or 6 months ago, I got it at GameStop. It was on sale for a while for like $11, so you guys should check it out online. They had Snorlax and Slowpoke. I have to buy all the different kinds. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get those loops. I work night shift in the ER, so I basically live on energy drinks. I haven't tried matcha. Would it be able to last me 12 hours? Yeah, I think if you have 2 matchas a night, I think you should be able to get through 12 hours. Absolutely. I have a matcha every day, sometimes 2. Oh, forever boy. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Thank you, Forever Boy. I appreciate you so much. Such a sweetie. Write your name down. What's today? April 17th. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you so much. Oh, and you know what I did earlier, Forever Boy? I did 30 push-ups. So you guys, for all of you that are new here, for the month of April, I'm doing 10 push-ups for every bit donation, and every 5 gifted subs, we spin the wheel. So we are about 2 subs away from 30, so every 5. So 2 subs away from doing another spin the wheel. Forever Boy just donated 100 biddies, so I'm gonna have to do 10 push-ups. So here we go. Here we go. 10 push-ups it is, and you guys get to witness it. You guys get to witness me suffer a little bit. Now I am gonna do the girly push-ups, because who can do 10 push-ups for real? Not me. But here we go. We're gonna do the girly push-ups, make sure I have a good form, and action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Last week, I did, I think 110. And the week before, I did like 60 push-ups. And I swear, like now when I'm at work, at the bar, when I'm bartending, I have so many like customers that are like, girl, your arms look really good. And I'm like, you have no idea. I've been doing push-ups all April. But thank you, Forever Boy. I appreciate you so much. Keish, hi cutie, hi Holly Pop. How's it going, friend? How's your day going? Yay, good form. She's about to destroy. She's built. Ant-Man. No, yeah, you guys, for real, all the push-ups this month, like my arms are so defined now. Whenever I'm at the bar and I'm like making cocktails, people are like, you have some really nice arms. I was trying to explain to this one lady because she was like, you're so fit, like you look so good, da da da. And I was like, yeah, I'm a streamer on Twitch, I play video games. And she looked so confused. She was like, Twitch? Video games? Push-ups? Huh? So now I don't even let people know why my arms look like this. I'm just like, thank you, yeah, I work out. Buff goddess, I'm impressed. I'm getting better at them too. I know, that's right, hi sunshine. Honestly, I think I just needed streamers who weren't very high energy girlies and energetic, immature dudes. Finding channels like yours has been awesome. I just needed more female energy in my life, I guess. Oh, Fleetwood, that's so sweet. I get that way too, though. I get overstimulated pretty easily. So if a streamer is too high energy, which I think is great, but it's hard for me to hang out the entire stream because it does overstimulate me if the sounds are too loud or the voice is too loud. I love push-ups, but my wrists hurt. Ooh. Ma'am, what are you talking about? Same, the streamers my male friends watch really make me think Twitch wasn't for me. Oh, I love low energy streams. Me too. Me too, because like for me, streams are like a thing that I go to relax, I guess. I guess I do watch streams to relax. You guys, my banana tree. And our other banana tree is growing in really beautifully as well. Oh, that's so awesome. So let's see. I think now I have 6 bananas total. I need 10 in order to get the obelisk. So we're just gonna have to wait for the trees to produce more bananas. Yep, I have 3, so now we have 6. And then I have another mango tree right here, which is pretty cool. Not really sure what the mangoes are used for, but we have a mango tree, which I've already planted 2 or 3 of them. Do you have whispers on, Quiche? Because I don't feel like breaking this story up. Yes, absolutely. You can whisper me. I could DM you on Discord as well. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Also, Hollypop, dang it for weak wrists. Sometimes my wrists hurt too. I always wonder how I can strengthen them. But I think they have like a ball you can squeeze or like some kind of like wrist strengthener. They have things like that. But yes, Darkness Queen, feel free to whisper me or DM me. Sounds good, Dale Squirrel. It was so great to meet you. I hope you enjoy your food, and I hope you get some rest today. I see it's about that time of the month. But yeah, it was really nice to meet you. The only time I can do high energy streams is if I'm watching my partner's streams, but that's only because I feel calmer listening to him talk. But these cozy streams have been so peaceful and I feel sane. Aw, thank you, Danny. I'm so glad. I'm so glad my streams are resonating with you guys. That means the world. It really does. Oh, taro root. I meant to keep that in the ground. Okay. Just trying to like kind of get rid of everything that's in my pockets. What else can we do on Ginger Island? I pretty much have to wait for my bananas now at this point because let's go check on our perfection. Let me check on my perfection. I have about, I guess I could chop down these trees too. I think I'm only like 30% perfection. We're still ways away. But I'm really close to finding all the golden walnuts. I think I'm like 3 away from finding the golden walnuts, but the last golden walnuts, I believe, will be found after I hand the gorilla some bananas, if I remember correct. Hey, Cindy, you're so late. All good, friend. All good. We're still happy to have you. Highly recommend co-working and body doubling YouTube and Twitch. It can really help autism and ADHD in my experience. What's body doubling? That's a new term to me. But yeah, the co-working streams are awesome. I actually have like a streamer friend. Her name is Birdadoo, and she does these really cool streams where she has like exclamation point task, and then you put in your task, and then when you're done with it, you put exclamation point done, and then the bot shares that you're done with your task. And it's a nice way to kind of keep on track with things. And her streams are just so cozy. It's motivating. How did the Autism Awareness Live go? I was in my tag class with terrible reception when it was happening. It went really well. We watched a really awesome video.
Cause I'm an island boy, and I've been trying to make. Oh, I'm an island boy. I'm a just island boy.
Estrellita, no, you didn't just hit us with the island boy. No, you didn't just hit us with the I'm a island boy. Estrellita, how are you, my friend? Welcome in. Okay, I don't know if it's sent. No, I don't see anything in my whispers. Maybe DM me? You guys, somebody just slid in my DMs like earlier and was like, "You're so effing beautiful," on my whispers on Twitch. And I'm like, "Oh, thanks." And they were like, "You're welcome. Do you use Discord? Let's text more there." And I'm like,
Cause I'm an island boy, and I've been trying to make. Oh, I'm an island boy. I'm a just island boy.
Hollypop, you better stop it. Phil Pill, welcome back, Unlurk. I watched her earlier. I love her. Oh, wait, Birdadoo, I love her too. And the emotes, she has the cutest emotes, dude. She's one of my favorite streamers. Body doubling is having someone there to talk or just stand and sit there with you to keep you on track. Oh my gosh. You guys, wait. There's a term for it. I try to explain this to my husband all the time. I'm like, babe, if you just are here with me, it'll help me get the things done. I know it sounds childish, like as if you have to be my parent, and he just doesn't understand it. But there's a term for it, you guys. I didn't know there was a term for it. Oh, I'm so happy. Now I can finally explain to him what this is that I'm asking him for. He's like, I just don't understand why you would need me here with you. What's the difference? And I'm like, I don't know how to explain it. Hi, everyone. Hi, Estrellita. Oh my God, you have 300 views. We got a lovely raid earlier. We have some really great friends in here right now from Kennedy, aka Cozy Games. If you look up Cozy Games, she's an amazing content creator and streamer, but she brought her lovely community over earlier. Purple Cat, welcome in. Body doubling is kind of hard to explain, but my understanding and experience is that it helps me to complete more tasks, activities. Someone else is doing the same thing near me, not with me or like hanging out, but in the room. Like going to the library with my brother and he's not at the same table, but I can see him and he's working and I am too. That's what co-working streams try to help with. Yes. Perfectly explained. More. Holly Pup said, wait, we need to run that back one time. If anyone is interested in virtual body doubling, there's a website called FocusMate that allows you to schedule co-work sessions. That's so cool. Let's text more there. She's married. I know, I'm like, what do you mean let's text more there? Like, what? Also, I heard on a science podcast that people with ADHD and ASD are more likely to be hypermobile, super flexible. Not sure if that's true. Yep. You guys see my elbow? Yep. Can I do the splits? Yes, that is, well, it's true for me. I definitely suffer with hypermobility. And for those of you that are new here, I am a certified yoga instructor. And one thing that we learned in yoga is that for people who are hypermobile, it's important to find strength and stability around, like, some people need more movement and flexibility in their life, and then other people need more stability. And I, because I'm hypermobile, I can do that with both arms. And I'm super flexible too. Wait
a minute. Who are you?
I don't know, I've always been able to do that. So yeah, I don't know, I guess it's true for me in this case. The term body doubling sounds funny to me because it sounds almost sinister, but no, I really just need someone to be productive near me, yes. Who texts on Discord? I'm like, what? I don't even know you. Honestly, for me, body doubling works in coffee shops. I'm so productive there because of that. Oh my gosh, absolutely, right? When you see other people on their laptops working, it's so much easier to get your work done. Purple Cat, there's an app called Doobie, and it's wonderful. DM sent. Okay, let me check it out on Discord. Cause I'm an island girl and I've been trying to make. Oh, I'm an island girl. Ew. Oh, that makes sense. You totally have that yoga instructor calm energy that I so enjoy. You think so? Oh, thanks. That's really sweet. Oh my God, yoga. I'm trying to pick between yoga and Pilates when I get a job. I really want to get into Pilates. So I've been doing yoga since like 2017 now, but I want to get into Pilates. I keep hearing really great things about it. I've never seen someone do that. So cool. My knees are like elbows, so I have to be very careful when doing things. Yes, you have to find that stability around your joints when you're hypermobile. Yep. Okay, let me check my DMs. There we go. Darkness Queen, I see. Oh, thank you for explaining POTS. Thank you. Thank you so much for educating me on that. Darkness Queen. You want me to read out loud? Okay. So POTS stands for partial orthostatic tachycardia. tachycardia, partial orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. It causes me to pass out, so I'm very high risk. And then recently I figured out that my autism and ADHD make it worse because of the sensory overload and overstimulation all at once. So that's also something. I think you should look it up as well to be educated on that. Oh, Darkness Queen, I'm sorry to hear that you suffer from that. Yeah, I can see how the ADHD and autism play into that. Man, you're Superwoman. You have your daughters, you're a partner, you have your job, and you're dealing with all these things. Am I seeing 3 milli on that screen? What screen? Wait. Very Zen Garden energy. Oh, thank you. I've thought about trying to become a yoga instructor someday when I'm more recovered physically from chronic pain. Yeah, so like I initially went through yoga teacher training. Hey, Dealy, welcome in. I originally went to yoga teacher training because I thought I wanted like a career change and that I wanted to become a yoga instructor. But then it ended up being more so like a journey that I went on for myself. And it was one of the greatest journeys I've ever been on. And it taught me so much about breath, pranayama, movement, asana, different things about energy. And there's so much that you can heal yourself with just through breathing alone. So yoga was definitely life-changing for me all the way. Okay, I think I'm gonna head back to my farm because that's really all we needed to do on Ginger. Oh, dang it, I wanted to check my perfection. Forgot, but that's okay. My perfection is pretty much at like 37% or something like that, still pretty low. Still really, really, really low. Oh, I always do that. Pig, please don't think about escaping. Okay, there he is. I'm like, please don't run away. Okay, ostrich egg still incubating. I guess I can make a couple of rounds and collect some milk. Make some more cheese. And let's see if we can cook anything. Still feel like I'm kind of missing a lot of food to make some more food items because that's part of the perfection run, is to cook every single item. Yeah, I'm trying to get back into yoga. I'm just inconsistent as hell and a tad bit lazy. Yeah, it's hard to stay consistent. Have you checked out Yoga with Adriene on YouTube? Her and I always like to flex with this a little bit, but I went to the same yoga school as Yoga with Adriene. Well, not same yoga school, but we had the same teacher. Yoga with Adriene on YouTube. I think she has like 3 million bajillion followers. Anyways, she has the best 30-day yoga challenges, and I love doing them. And every day is different, and it kind of like builds you up, and then you go back down to like stretch it all out and unwind. And it's a really nice journey. And I mean, I never finish them, but sometimes I get to like day 17. One time I did get all the way through to day 30, which was nice. I felt super accomplished. Esposito friend, hello, thank you for lurking. Yo, hey Dealy, welcome in. What's up, friend? I want to be a social worker therapist, so maybe I'll combine it. I think that'll be a great combination. Ooh, I think that would be an amazing combination. I always thought about that when I have kids in the future, if I have kids. One thing that I will teach them as early as I can is how to regulate your nervous system through breathing. So we have a parasympathetic and a sympathetic nervous system. Your sympathetic nervous system is responsible for fight or flight, and your parasympathetic nervous system is responsible for rest and relaxation. And a lot of times in our day-to-day, we activate our parasympathetic nervous system. Stress at work, friends, family, and a lot of us breathe right here in our chest. Like if you ever watch your breathing in a mirror, you see your chest rising up and down. you might be stuck in your parasympathetic nervous system of just trying to survive, fight or flight mode. But there is a way to instantly, kind of like a hack, there's a way to instantly activate your rest and digest relaxation parasympathetic nervous system, which is to send your breath to your stomach. And so I always like to do diaphragmatic breathing is what it's called, where you breathe in slowly through your nose. And that was my stomach grumbling just now. But you place a hand on your stomach so that you can kind of feel the movement. And if you've never done this, it could take a while to kind of get that practice in. We do it automatically as babies, but then as we grow up, we breathe shallow in our chest and we forget to send the breath all the way down. But yeah, by sending the breath all the way down, you automatically activate your rest and digest system, which then allows your body to heal. That's why every time I'm sick, I like to turn on like frequency music, like, you know, like the 572 hertz music or whatever, because it's super calming and it feels good to listen to it. And then I'll just do like a 10, 15, 20 minute meditation where I'm just breathing into my stomach and activating my parasympathetic nervous system so that my body can heal, so that my body can be in a state of healing. It's posture when standing, not partial. Oh, gotcha, your message. It rises heart rate when going from sitting to standing. What was the body doubling app someone mentioned earlier? I can't see the message for some reason. Oh, Yoga with Adrienne is awesome. Does anybody remember the body doubling app from earlier? She's such a nice feeling after. Yes, she's the best. Wrote yoga on my New Year's resolution, still haven't done it yet. I feel you. All good. You know something that my life coach taught me, and I keep a note of it on my phone. Where is it? Where is it? Because I was working with a life coach for like 5 months. Oh, so expensive. That's why it was only 5 months. But man, life-changing. But this is what she said, because there would be these things that I would want to accomplish, but I just couldn't get myself to do them. And I would almost like mentally pressure myself to get them done. Or like I would deprive myself of something. Like, let's say like one of the things I talked to her about is like, I'm on my phone so much, right? And she was like, well, depriving yourself of your phone isn't going to... So this is what she said. Deprivation never lasts. When you tell yourself you can't have something, your whole system begins to obsess about it. She does like a lot of like studying on the brain and stuff. Which I don't know, something about what you said, Lee, reminds me of that. I guess all I'm saying is don't pressure yourself. Anyways, I digress. People already tell me I should combine my art career with my goal of working in mental health. Why not add yoga to it like a combination? Yeah. My old high school teacher taught us this, so grateful. Oh, that's so cool. The breathing thing, that's so cool. Hi, Keish, I'm finally here. Welcome, NPK. Good to have you, friend. I had to explain more about POTS and clarify. I will send again if need. My brother taught me that he tries to cool down from sensory overload with a few of those kind of deep breaths. Cool. She switches out the entire syllabus for yoga nutrition classes. Oh, that's so cool. You recognize the 254 area code? Are you from Texas? I used to live, in Coppers Cove, Texas. In Killeen, Texas. That's on like 254. Whoa, if you know, you know. Doobie is the name of the app. Cool, thank you so much, Darkness Queen. Doobie. Okay, it's 6:10 p.m. Let's check on our mayonnaise from our ostrich egg. Rabbit's feet, awesome. And 10 mayonnaise. That's really cool. It's a lot of mayo. Oh, I have so many eggs. Let's turn them all into mayo. Oh, my shoulders are so tight. I need a really good massage. Hubby. I need a massage. Oh, ducks are trying to sleep now. They always fall asleep so fast. Like as soon as it turns 7 o'clock, it's like, nope, duck's trying to sleep. All the animals, actually. Oops. Oh, wow. Yeah, are you from Texas? Do you live there? I don't know if that was just like a random number combination you were using or what, but I'm like 254. Wait a minute. Oh, the sunfish. Okay, so I popped in a couple of sunfish into my pond because these are needed for a dish. So I'm gonna take these out. And then let's see, we have a couple of eels in here. Excuse me, cat. Oh, cat doesn't want to let me go through. Let's see what recipes we can make. There were a couple of recipes that called for sunfish, but I only had one. So I was like, okay, let me put them in the pond in case I need them for anything else. There we go. Okay, so, oh, we can make a lot. Have I made cookies yet? Okay, I'll make cookies. I think I've made pancakes. Pizza, okay. Cheese cauliflower, cool. And then, yeah, what about the sunfish? Pop the sunfish in here. There was something that called for it. Fried mushroom, I think I've already made those. Baked fish, okay, I need a bream. Let's see if I have a bream. Is that what I popped in here? Or with these stirred? Oh no, bream. Okay, so I can get one out. And then we can make the dish with the bream and, oh, the bream and the sunfish. Spelled doobie, but said Dobby. Got it. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, what's the dish? Oh, here we go. Baked fish, bream, sunfish, and wheat flour. Sweet. Parsnip soup, I think I already made. Vegetable stew, so I need a beet for that. Yeah, I don't have any beet. Periwinkle and void mayonnaise. Okay, I have those. Let's go grab periwinkle and a void mayonnaise. Oh, or do I? I guess I can make some real quick. I may have sold all my void mayonnaise. Oh, Fleetwood, thank you for the mod, love. Excuse me, I don't have it configured to where it automatically does this, so let me manually shout out the mods. So you're not going to share how you made 3 million? Oh, that's what you were talking about with the 3 million. Uh-huh. Of course I'll share. Of course I'll share, Cindy. I know, gatekeeper. So, I'm in year 4. Honestly, it was just a grind to get here, but really what got me here is ancient fruit and putting it into kegs and making ancient fruit wine. That gets me about $500,000 every run. And what the ancient fruit takes like 2 weeks to make, a week to make. So like every week I'm bringing in $500,000, and I've already bought an obelisk, which is like, I bought the return scepter, which was 2 million. I bought an obelisk, which was 1 million, and I still have 3 million left. I'm about to spend another 1 million to get another obelisk. But yeah, I straight up got the millions from ancient fruit wine. You have to make a lot of kegs. The kegs, I'll show you actually. So here's the formula. Hi, Crispy Mode, what's going on? Welcome in. That's it, yep. BRB sounds good. So basically what I did, let me show you real quick. So, you know the query? So, where's my horse? Oh, where's my horse? I can just take the quick little mine cart to the quarry real quick. So, this is what I did with my quarry, because you're going to need a lot of kegs, which means you need a lot of wood and a lot of tappers. So the tappers you put on, let's see, so the tappers require wood and copper. So you're gonna need a lot of wood, a lot of copper, and a lot of, what's the other item to make a keg? Oak resin. So I used the space on my quarry to plant a ton of oak trees. And then I made a bunch of tappers. This is probably the part that took me the longest, is to just get all the wood. Because you think it's easy, but it's actually so hard to come across wood, especially when you hit winter and everything kind of freezes over and nothing grows. But then once you have your farm of oak trees and you have your tappers, then you can start making kegs. Once you have your kegs, you can start throwing in ancient fruit. And then once you have your ancient fruit, that's when you start making money. And then it just becomes like automatic. It just kind of becomes autonomous. Is that the word? Yeah, you just like start making money left and right. So just find a nice little spot to plant a bunch of oak trees and you'll be good. Get that resin so you can make the kegs, and then you can also do it with what's the other fruit? Star fruit. But I prefer ancient fruit because once you plant it, it grows again and again and again. And once you unlock the tree house, it's the best because, or sorry, the greenhouse, not the tree house. Did I say tree house? Once you unlock the greenhouse, it's amazing because then they just keep growing and growing and growing and growing. Oh, hey, I followed in a raid a while ago, so I figured I'd stop by. How's the save going? It's going really well. We're playing for perfection. We're only about, if even, 40% there. But yeah, we're in end game of Stardew. And just working on the recipes right now, getting all the recipes together. There we go. There's our void mayonnaise. I need this void mayonnaise to Doobie. Doobie's in the way. We need void mayonnaise, periwinkle to make some sort of dish. Hey, you got the forest farm. Oh yeah, I chose the beach farm. The beach farm comes with a pretty good amount of hardwood, but not a lot of regular wood, so yeah. Strange bun. Okay, so we made the strange bun. Spaghetti, I don't think I've made yet. And then let's see, so we need cave carrot and winter root. I think I made that. Radish, we need vinegar. Escargot, we need snail. Wait, I think I have a snail. Oh, but it's 1:20. I need to go to bed before I pass out. Whoopsie. Call it a night. Probably gonna pass out to your stream. Oh wait, hold on. Your voice is so soothing and I'm just cozied up playing Animal Crossing. Thanks again for the lovely stream, beautiful fairy. Oh, you're so kind, Naya. I was actually gonna say, I think I'm gonna call it quits for today. My shoulders feel really tight and I need to ask my husband for a massage. Oh, or like do some stretching. And then we have to get ready to go grocery shopping, and I still gotta make it to the tailor so I can finally get my work blouse tailored. But you guys, thank you for being so freaking wonderful. It was so nice to meet all of you that came over from Kennedy's raid. Like, seriously, y'all are so sweet. Thank you for showering me with love today. Let's get some hearts up on the screen. There we go. So happy to meet all the new besties. And the redheaded goblin, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, thank you for the cozy stream. I know Forever Boy, but I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow, same time, same place. So we'll play some Animal Crossing tomorrow, which I'm really excited for. We'll continue to work on our Garden Core, Castle Core Island, which is coming together pretty nicely, surprisingly. Still got some things to figure out, but I think I have an idea now with that one section that we were working on. So it would be so exciting to see at least like a few of you tomorrow. That would really make my day if you have the time. I always stream Monday through Thursday about 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm on the West Coast, same as Kennedy. I'm on the West Coast. So yeah, thank you guys again. Love you all so much. And take good care of yourselves, okay? I will see you guys later. Bye. Bye, Forever Boy. Bye, Naya. Bye, Fleetwood Cam. It was really nice to meet you. Bye, Wayne. Thank you for joining stream today. Bye, Cindy. Bye Crispy Mode. Bye Darkness Queen. And bye to anyone else that may be lurking. You guys are awesome. And bye Danny. Ciao.